We know that social media as it stands today harms the mental and emotional well-being of young people.
She says social media use is a top contributing factor to depression, anxiety, and other problems among youth.
Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. A Danville woman has pled guilty to Medicaid fraud. Attorney General Daniel Cameron announced that 36-year-old Danville native Amber Turner entered a guilty plea in court last week. She now faces a 5-year period of pretrial diversion and faces up to a 5-year prison sentence if she doesn't successfully complete the period of diversion. As a part of the plea deal, she'll also have to pay $200,000 in restitution to the Kentucky Medical Assistance Program. Could a bike park be coming to Alum Springs? At this week's Boyle County Fiscal Court meeting, Magistrate Paula Bodner said she'd been looking at the potential to bring a bike park to Alum Springs. The Environmental Protection Agency has deemed the old Alum Springs landfill as a safe location for that potential bike park. Bodner said they'll now start looking into grants and funding for the potential park. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis. Now it's time for great quotes in history. Give me liberty or give me death. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. And McDonald's has a new hot and spicy McChicken and strawberry shortcake McFlurry. Now that's my type of quote. The brand new hot and spicy McChicken. Follow that up with a cool relief of the strawberry shortcake McFlurry. Brand new McFlurry flavor with strawberry flavored clusters and crispy buttery shortbread cookies. The new hot and spicy McChicken and the strawberry shortcake McFlurry at McDonald's of Danville and Harrodsburg.
It's about your life and your money. It's the Dave Ramsey Show.
I just want you to be intentional. I want you to do things on purpose. Don't go through your life and wake up broke after having spent all of your life working your butt off, trying to earn money, and all you've done is hand it to other people. You spent your whole life working for the man, and you get to retirement broke, and you go, wow, I sure hope the government, which is well known for its ability to handle money, will take care of me. Do not live your life that way.
Hear the Dave Ramsey Show every Sunday morning and Sunday night on WHIR, AM 1230.
Hi, we're Comparion Insurance Agency. Right now you're thinking, Comparion? Never heard of them. We know. We also know that you have no idea that Comparion Insurance agents are local and provide expert advice. So to help it stick, we're going to say local agent 4 times in the next 15 seconds. Ready? Go. Our local agents know you and your community. Our local agents offer insurance from top carriers. Our local agents have minty fresh breath.
Find us at ComparionInsurance.com. Comparion Insurance Agency. Local agents, expert advice.
And there's number 4.
There's a right way and a wrong way to fight off mosquitoes. Karate chopping the air, in a public place, in front of your kids, and their friends, Mom, is the wrong way. Using Stem mosquito repellent is the right way. Stem effectively repels mosquitoes by harnessing active ingredients found in plants, like lemongrass and peppermint, making it safe for use as directed around people and pets. Stem, rooted in nature, optimized by science, and embarrassment-free.
Almost every small Kentucky town has a go-to restaurant. In Central Kentucky, it's the Bread of Life Cafe in Liberty. If you like a good buffet, you'll love the huge down-home cooking featuring 3 fully stocked buffet tables, or you can order off their extensive menu. You'll find something delicious for every person in the family at the Bread of Life Cafe. Visit the gift and sweet shop at the Bread of Life Cafe, 5 miles south of Liberty on Highway 127. Open till 8, Monday through Thursday, 9 Friday and Saturday. Feed your tummy and your soul with a stop at the Bread of Life Cafe and Buffet, 5 miles south of Liberty.
April Ellis, 101 Business Solutions.
We offer what you need to get your business running. If you need help designing social media posts, we can do that. You need a paper towel dispenser installed, we can do that too. Checks and journals, pens, everything you need to keep your business going each day. That's what we do. You can just give us a call, 734-2726. You can email us at orders@come2101.com. You can reach us through our Facebook page and Twitter and Instagram.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Horn Home Supply, a trusted name for quality service and a fair price for over 40 years. See Matt Horn at Horn Home Supply in Harrodsburg, South College Street.
It's going to be sunny today with a high of 81. Mostly clear tonight with a low of 54. Sunny tomorrow with a high of 73. Tomorrow night, mostly clear with a low of 48. Sunny for Friday, a high of 76. Mostly sunny Saturday, high of 75. Scattered showers and thunderstorms after 2 on Sunday, mostly sunny, high of 75. Monday, Memorial Day, mostly sunny, high of 80. Scattered showers and thunderstorms for Tuesday, sunny, high of 85. Right now, we have partly cloudy skies, 55 degrees in Harrodsburg. At 6 10 we're coming up on. Good Wednesday hump day to you. This is the 24th day of May. Radio Rick, thanking you so much for making us a part of your Wednesday morning on WHBN, AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations in Harrodsburg, Mercer County, or Bergen, and song requests could all be done at 859-734-4321, 734-4321. That number works if you want to register somebody for the DQ ice cream cake giveaway. For those having a birthday between the 20th and 26th, we're giving it away Friday morning before 10 o'clock. Right now, we have registered Bill Stewart, Betty Cummins, and Lachlan Lewis. Birthdays for today: Jordan Wilcher, Brian Williams, Michael Thornton, and Aaron Kaiser.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday from Martina McBride. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Martina. Appreciate that so much. All right, kids, I'm giving you the answers. There's 4 things today is. For the DQ Today Is quiz, if you've not won this month, then be first in after Joe's local news when I call for it at 7:30, right after that. 734-4321 is the phone number. And if you can tell me one of the 4 things, you'll win a tasty treat from DQ, where happy tastes good. Today is Brothers Day, Asparagus Day, National Escargot Day, and Aviation Maintenance Technician Day. Celebrate those accordingly. Your life hack says 1, increase the chances of someone returning your lost wallet. Put a baby picture inside it. A recent study showed that people are more likely to return a lost wallet if they find a baby picture in it. Pro tip, the picture could be of anyone's baby. And the positive thought says success is often achieved by those who don't know that failure is inevitable. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for us to honor America by the Bob Allen Motor Mall and the Hometown Radio Network. Proudly honor America with the playing of our national anthem. This is Patti LaBelle.
Can you see? What and bright
Bob Allen Motor Mall and the Hometown Radio Network proudly honored America with the playing of our national anthem, Patti LaBelle. And it just happens to be her 79th birthday today. So happy birthday, Patti LaBelle. All right. Let's go ahead. Since this is Wednesday, kids, we're almost to Friday morning. 2 more days. We light that fuse for a long weekend. So we will get there together Sit back, relax, watch the pictures fly through the air.
We're going to go for it today.
Who's going to do my banking? Who's going to write my blogs? Who's going to do the cooking on Taco Wednesdays?
Hump Day.
Wednesday. Hump Day. Trash Day.
All right.
Wednesday.
This is Back to Work Wednesday.
Wednesday.
On Wednesdays only.
Woo! Wednesday.
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 Hump Day.
Wednesday. 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 Wednesday.
6:15, WHBN AM and FM, as we play Satchmo, Louis Armstrong.
The items. I see them blue.
Come on, Louis, start the beginning. Here we go. What a wonderful world.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I never knew. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Thank you, Satchmo. What a wonderful world. Oh, yeah? And it's a wonderful world. We're so glad that you are part of it right here on WHBN AM and FM. We're coming up on 6:18, and we're also coming up on Joe's Look at Sports, NBC Entertainment news from our local businesses. We ask your kind permission to listen to and to try to frequent all our mom and pops as much as you possibly can so they can survive. Backbone of America are our mom and pop businesses. Bottom of the hour, we'll have news from KNN. We'll have your weather forecast, have some laughs together, and kick it with Kenneth Riley. Then next hour, we will have Steve Bertram's sports report coming up, the Rooster Local Talent Showcase. About 7:35, DQ Today is quiz, 7:45, the good news, 8 o'clock hour. Kathy Aiken from the Mercer County Healthy Department. 8:40, Rockin' Robin from the Mercer Library. 8:45, Random Facts. 8:50, Kim King State Rep Report. And we're going to have, after the 9 o'clock news, we will have Susan from Chloe's Petals for Hope. It being National Mental Health Month. We'll be talking with Susan about that. And then after 9:30 news, we will have the swap shop for you. That and a whole lot more stuff. Thank you for making us a part of your Wednesday morning. Joe, what about the NBA playoffs?
The Celtics stave off elimination. Your Cincinnati Reds lose. And is this the end for LeBron James? Those are the headlines on this Wednesday morning. I'm Joe Mathis, guiding you through this Wednesday morning sports. Starting off in the NBA, where former Marlins and GM legend Derek Jeter, Dolphins head coach Mike McDaniel, and PGA champion Brooks Koepka were front row at the Miami Heat versus Boston Celtics game last night. They were expecting an Eastern Conference title celebration for the Miami Heat, as was the rest of South Florida. The Boston Celtics did not approve. Behind a monstrous 18-0 run the third quarter of the Green Avalanche, the Celtics showed life in a 116-99 triumph and are now forced to Game 5 Thursday at Boston's TD North Garden, with Miami still in control 3-1. Struggling all series, Jason Tatum awoke just in time. He scored 33 points, 23 in the second half. Boston put together a spellbinding 18-0 run in the third quarter that put the Celtics up 70-61 as Tatum shook off an awful first half. Miami sputtered with 4 turnovers and 0 for 4 shooting during the Celtics' landslide run. In Major League Baseball, Paul Goldschmidt homered in his first 2 at-bats, and Adam Wainwright earned his first victory over Cincinnati since 2019 as the Cardinals beat the Reds 8-5 last night. Since starting the season 10-24, the Cardinals are now 12-4 over the last 16 games. Goldschmidt hit solo homers in the first and third innings off Red starter Graham Ashcraft. He has 9 home runs this season and has had 3 multi-homer games this year. It's the 26th in his career. Wainwright, 2-0 now, earned his first win over the Reds since August the 16th of 2019, which was also a Great American Ballpark. He hasn't beaten the Reds at home since 2016, and his 17 career losses against Cincinnati are his most against any opponent, but yesterday he got the best of the Reds. Back to the NBA, there will be no pleading, no arm twisting. The LA Lakers instead will provide support to LeBron James as the 38-year-old NBA superstar decides whether to return next season, according to Lakers Vice President of Basketball Operations Rob Pelinka and head coach Darvin Ham. Ham also addressed the situation during a joint press conference with Pelinka on Tuesday, the morning after the Nuggets completed a 4-game sweep of the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals. Quote, coming off a tough loss like that after the work we put in this season, I think I was ready to retire after last night too, Ham said, drawing laughter from the media. But in all honesty and seriousness, LeBron has earned the right to do whatever he wants to do, to make whatever choice. As previously scheduled, Pelinka and Ham met with the media at the team's training facility of the end of the season assessment, but what the duo apparently did not anticipate until late Monday night was that they'd be fielding questions about LeBron James's future. And in the National Football League, Chargers running back Austin Eckler is staying in LA, at least for one more year. The Chargers added $1.75 million in incentives to Eckler's current contract to entice him to remain in Southern California. Eckler's entering his 4th and final season of a $24.5 million deal, was scheduled to earn $6.25 million this year. It ranked him 13th among NFL running backs. He's certainly one of the top 5 running backs, a phenomenal pass catcher out of the backfield for the Chargers. Those are the headlines on this Wednesday morning. I'm Joe Mathis for the Hometown Radio Network.
Noel Gallagher is sharing one of his biggest regrets during a conversation with The Big Issue. He said it was meeting David Bowie when he, Gallagher, was under the influence. He doesn't have any recollection of the encounter, he says, which happened while attending a Bowie and Morrissey arena show in the 1990s, adding that all he does remember is walking into Bowie's dressing room while he was putting on makeup. He says if he could do it all over again, he would let Bowie know how much he meant to him.
Ladies, what's the name?
The Miracles.
First prize, 2 tickets to Lourdes. Best of luck.
The first trailer is being released for the upcoming dramedy, The Miracle Club. The film is set in 1967's Ireland and follows the story of 3 generations of close friends who wish to travel to a French town. It stars Laura Linney, Maggie Smith, Kathy Bates, and Agnes O'Casey. The film drops in theaters July 14th.
I'm like, hey, what's up, hello? Since your pretty ass soon as you came in the door. I just wanna chill, got a sack for us to roll.
Rapper Fetty Wap is due in a New York courtroom tomorrow for sentencing on drug charges. The 31-year-old, whose real name is Willie Jr. Maxwell II, is seeking a minimum of 5 years in prison. He pleaded guilty last August to conspiracy to possess and distribute 500 grams or more of cocaine in New Jersey as part of a drug trafficking ring on Long Island. Under federal guidelines, he faces up to 9 years behind bars. That's entertainment. Steve Greenfield, NBC News Radio.
The Parthenon Greek American Eats.
Hi, this is Jimmy letting you know about some of our seafood options, including grilled salmon, grilled tilapia, grilled shrimp, or you can do a combo with grilled tilapia and shrimp, fried jumbo shrimp, hand-battered cod, our delicious hand-battered cod sandwich with fresh French fries. As always, we only use fresh ingredients made to order. That's at the Parthenon Greek American Eats in Danville in the Greenleaf Shopping Center.
Dine in or take out fresh from our family.
We're so excited. Nice weather's here, and we're going to wet our plants.
Buddy Beaver here. Mulch to Go now has rock to go. Yes, we've been busy little beavers and expanded to add landscape, rock, sand, topsoil, compost, and more. We have a wide selection to choose from in both bulk and bags. Stop by Mulch to Go for your landscape needs from pine nuggets, pine straw, cedar, cypress, and playground chips too.
Mulch to Go opens at 9 a.m. Monday through Saturday.
Call 859-715-7575.
They're located in Harrodsburg on the corner of 127 and Beaumont Avenue. Mulch to Go.
Mulch to Go.
I want a steak and shake burger and fries.
Say what?
A steak and shake burger and fries.
Say where?
Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower.
Say who?
Me, you, and any who that's looking for a great shake, burger, and fry. Open to the public. I'll sizzle you there. Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg behind Campbellsville University. You're welcome. I'm welcome. We're welcome. That's Steak and Shake. A burger and a shake makes life so great. Add Steak and Shake. In Harrodsburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower.
Hey guys, life is too short for department store jewelry. You can get quality with great savings at B&L Jewelers. Now you know, if you get her that hollow illusion diamond ring from the department store, she will have tears, all right. But they are not tears of joy. They will be tears of disappointment. Make sure the tears you get will be remembered for a long time to come as the best gift ever. This is Lauren. Here at B&L Jewelers, we know that love is special, and we cherish it dearly. That's why we have the best selection of jewelry in 5 counties just for you. Did you know that here you can have value without giving up quality? That's right, you can. We have quality jewelry that will fit any budget. We make it work for you very easily. We offer several financing options. As always, we offer 12 months same as cash, free layaway for 6 months with a small down payment. Plus, you get a free lifetime guarantee on all diamond jewelry purchases, free sizing, free lifetime jewelry inspection and cleaning, free jewelry appraisal. So, if that special someone is really special, come see us at B&L Jewelers where we can make those tears of joy. B&L Diamond Jewelers, Danville Manor Shopping Center.
It's racing biggest day this Sunday, 1,100 miles of racing, live on WHIR. It's the Indy 500 and the Coca-Cola 600 that adds up to 1,100 miles of racing. Coverage starts at noon with Indy 500. Then stay tuned for NASCAR's longest race of the year, live from Charlotte. The 600 coverage starts this Sunday afternoon at 5. Don't miss a lap on your station for racing, WHIR, AM 1230 and FM 103.9, and streamed around the world on hometownlive.net.
Now it's time for great quotes in history. Give me liberty or give me death. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. And McDonald's has a new hot and spicy McChicken and strawberry shortcake McFlurry. Now that's my type of quote. The brand new hot and spicy McChicken. Follow that up with a cool relief of the strawberry shortcake McFlurry. Brand new McFlurry flavor with strawberry flavored clusters and crispy buttery shortbread cookies. The new hot and spicy McChicken and the strawberry shortcake McFlurry at McDonald's of Danville and Harrodsburg.
Hi, this is Lisa Ledford and Vita Carey. When we party, we listen to that Party Animal Radio Rick on WHBN.
How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man? How many seas must a white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand? How many times must the cannonballs fly before they're forever banned? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many years can a mountain exist before it's washed to the sea? How many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? How many times can a man turn his head and pretend that he just doesn't see? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many times must a man look up before he really sees the sky? How many years must one person have before he can hear people cry. How many deaths will it take till he knows that too many people have died? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind.
Bob Dylan, 82 years old today, blowing in the wind.
The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind.
6:30, time for news.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
A man faces charges for the murder of a Scott County deputy in the line of duty. The suspect has been identified as Stephen Xianchang, who is being held at the Fayette County Detention Center. Xianchang is accused of shooting and killing Deputy Caleb Conley during a traffic stop on I-75 Monday evening. Court records show he has had multiple run-ins with the law dating back to 1997. He's due in court today. A Jefferson County public schools teacher and wrestling coach will be arraigned later today on misdemeanor assault charges. It's in connection to his alleged attacking of a 15-year-old student at Western High School in Shively. Damian Smith is accused of grabbing the student after a wrestling banquet, then slamming him on a table and verbally assaulting him. JCPS has reassigned Smith to a bus driver position during the investigation.
The lives of our trans youth are not political. They exist, they are real, and they are in pain.
Virginia McKay is a teacher in Jefferson County Public Schools. She was one of several teachers who spoke before the Board of Education last night regarding the recently passed Senate Bill 150. Those inside the meeting and many outside protesting are calling for the board to pass a resolution saying it will not comply with the new law as it includes restrictions of how LGBTQ plus topics can be discussed. Audio courtesy WLKY-TV. Kentucky looking at ways to improve the mental health of its children. Medical professionals met yesterday in Louisville for the U of L Health Peace Hospital Behavioral Summit. That's where they discussed potential solutions for young people suffering from things like depression and anxiety. I'm Sean McCormick.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
This WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Ransdell Funeral Chapel. Our goal is and always will be to provide the best value in funeral service available. Exceptional care from a trusted family name, Ransdell Funeral Chapel.
Thank you, Sunny. It's going to be sunny Ransdell today with a high of 81. Mostly clear tonight and low of 54. Sunny Ransdell tomorrow with a high of 73. Thursday night, mostly clear, a low of 48. Sunny Ransdell again on Friday with a high of 76. Right now, under partly cloudy skies, we have 55 degrees in Harrodsburg at 6:32 and a half. Good Wednesday hump day to you. This is the 24th day of May. Radio Rick, glad to have you along on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, channel 2. All right. We got some laughs for you. You ready to laugh? I think we all need to laugh occasionally. So this one is called Trump Under Oath.
Former President Trump, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
The truth about Hunter Biden's laptop? It's filled with evidence of crimes, and I'm going to tell the truth about it. Yes.
No, the truth about...
The truth about how I won the election fair and square and Sleepy Joe Biden stole it? That's the truth. Definitely.
No, Mr. Trump, do you swear to tell the truth about...
How COVID came from China? It did. China. It came from China. That I can tell you.
All right, let's just move on.
Trump 2024.
This one is a Tesla Memorial Day sale.
Hello. Yes, it is Elon Musk, and Memorial Day is right around the corner. It is, which means there's no better time to get a Tesla than at the Tesla Memorial Day blowout sale. Blowout sale. All Teslas are exorbitantly priced to move, and will pay off your used Tesla no matter how much you owe, even if it is on fire. On fire. Push, pull, or drag your flaming Tesla and get a new Tesla at the Tesla Memorial Day blowout sale. Just listen to this satisfied customer.
I went to the Tesla
Memorial Day blowout sale to buy a Tesla? I test drove one and it blew up on the freeway. Well, fortunately, I was able to get out of the car before it was fully engulfed in flames. Why would I want one of these cars?
Okay, that's enough out of you. The Tesla Memorial Day blowout sale. Our first 500 customers get to fly to Mars. Yes. See you soon.
Toxic chemicals.
California is banning toxic chemicals in your favorite candy.
Oh, man.
But don't worry, we're taking all those toxic chemicals and putting them in the same place. It's toxic chemical candy.
Nice.
Yep, nobody can stop us from giving you the toxic chemicals you crave.
I just love toxic chemicals. They get me through the day.
Wait, what did you just say?
Toxic chemicals. This candy is full of them, man.
Timmy, don't eat that.
It's toxic chemicals candy, filled with the toxic chemicals kids go for.
More toxic chemicals, please.
I'm calling poison control.
In stores now.
And one more Star Wars hotel sale.
The Disney Star Wars Hotel is closing, and our loss is your gain at the Star Wars Hotel Memorial Day liquidation sale. Everything must go.
A great deal on all of these towels you will get.
You never know what you'll get at the Star Wars Hotel Memorial Day liquidation sale.
Luke, join me at the Star Wars Hotel liquidation sale, and together we will save big on used mattresses as father and son.
It's the Star Wars Hotel Memorial Day liquidation sale.
It is time you learn the true power of these big savings. Oh, I'm afraid these tiny shampoo bottles will be quite operational when the customers arrive.
Going on now.
All right, thank you all. 6:35 and a half, you're getting it on WHBN AM and FM. Time for us now to kick it with Kenneth Riley. And it being Bob Dylan's 82nd birthday, singer-songwriter, Nobel Peace Prize winner. How about a little knocking on heaven's door as we kick it with Kenneth Riley? And this Wednesday, May 24th. Good morning to you. Thank you for listening.
Mama, take this badge off of me, 'cause I can't use it anymore. It's getting dark, too dark to see. Feel like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knocking on heaven's door. I'm knocking on heaven's door. I'm knocking on heaven's door. I'm knocking on heaven's door. Well, Mama, put that gun to the ground, 'cause I can't shoot them anymore. There's a long black cloud coming on down. I feel like I'm knocking on heaven's door. 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 Knocking on heaven's door. Oh, I feel like I'm knocking. I'm knocking on heaven's door. Feel like I'm knocking. I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knocking on heaven's door. Said I feel like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Feel like I'm knocking, yeah.
Bob Dylan, knocking on heaven's door. Kicked it with Kenneth Riley. we celebrate the 82nd birthday of Bob Dylan, singer-songwriter, Nobel Peace Prize winner. It is 6:39. You're getting it on WHBN AM and FM. Hey, do you love a good yard sale? Highway 68 400-mile sale is coming up June 1st through the 4th. They need to spread the word that if you want to be a part of it, you can register for free at 400mile.com. They'll even, when people can go, they can see what you have to sell. Zero in and target more of your audience of who you're trying to sell to. This is really a cool idea. Go to 400mile.com and shop the sale, all right? 400mile.com. Also want to remind you, nearly 6 years have gone by since Danville native Joshua Tomlin left his hometown. Partially in pursuit of a career in Christian music, now he's returning home to host a free concert event with the intention of being more about it than just the music. Tomlin is using this event to raise funds for a ministry that is close to his heart. They'll be taking up a love offering that night for Imparting Wisdom Christian Academy, says Tomlin, in reference to the school that his parents founded in 2021. Just a few miles down the road in Houstonville, IWCA has a clear mission of providing children in our community with a quality Christian-centered education, and I want to support that in any way I can. The funds raised will go to provide scholarships and school supplies for students. The event will take place 6 p.m. this Saturday, May 27th, at the Danville First Church of God, located 3220 Harrodsburg Road. Now, those attending this free event are told to come expecting a night of music, worship, encouragement, and, of course, a few laughs. And if you need information on either one of those items that are going on, feel free to give me a call, 859-734-4321. We've got more great information by our locally owned businesses we ask your kind attention to. We will have your weather forecast and your health report. That and a whole lot more stuff. And a couple requests, too, coming up right here on WHBN AM and FM.
If you're feeling hopeless, alone, and broken, maybe empty inside, Chloe's Petals for Hope.
Chloe's Petals for Hope sponsors a self group. Support, encourage, listen, and fellowship for ages 19 to 30 at Campbellsville University Harrodsburg campus behind Steak and Shake the second Monday of every month from 6 until 7 p.m. Follow us on Facebook and look at our website, Chloe's Petals for Hope, for more information. For help, call the crisis hotline 988.
And Susan Rogers will be joining me this morning right after the 9 o'clock news, as she is Chloe's Petals for Hope, and it is National Mental Health Month here in May, and we'll be talking about that and so much more. Hope you can join Susan Rogers right after the 9 o'clock news right here.
Ready to hit refresh? Let Cartown Kia jumpstart your season of savings with great deals on an incredible selection of new Kias.
Refresh in the new 2023 Kia Forte, leased for just $299 down and $299 a month.
Unmatched design, comfort, and savings all in one at Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
2023 Kia Forte, $299 down, $299 a month, $2,552 due at signing, 36-month lease, 10,000 miles per year, plus tax, title, license, doc, and acquisition fees with approved credit. No security deposit required. All incentives to dealer price may not include dealer ad option. See dealer for details. Offer expires May 31st.
Hi, we're Comparion Insurance Agency. Right now you're thinking, Comparion, never heard of them. We know. We also know that you have no idea that Comparion Insurance agents are local and provide expert advice. So to help it stick, we're going to say local agent 4 times in the next 15 seconds. Ready? Go. Our local agents know you and your community. Our local agents offer insurance from top carriers. Our local agents have minty fresh breath.
Find us at ComparionInsurance.com. Comparion Insurance Agency. Local agents, expert advice.
And there's number 4.
There's a right way and a wrong way to fight off mosquitoes. Karate chopping the air, in a public place, in front of your kids, and their friends, Mom, is the wrong way. Using STEM mosquito repellent is the right way. STEM effectively repels mosquitoes by harnessing active ingredients found in plants, like lemongrass and peppermint, making it safe for use as directed around people and pets. STEM, rooted in nature, optimized by science, and embarrassment-free.
This is Caraway at Mattresses and More on Houstonville Road in Danville. If you are looking for new furniture or bedding, stop by and check us out. New items arriving weekly, and we sell off the floor. Buy it today and take it home today. We offer layaway and 12 months same as cash with approved credit.
Thank you, Caraway. Again, buy it today, take it home today. Living room suits, bedroom suits, dinette sets, recliners, and more. From Mattresses and More, Southland Plaza next to Ace Hardware.
Now it's time for great quotes in history. Give me liberty or give me death. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. And McDonald's has a new hot and spicy McChicken and strawberry shortcake McFlurry. Now that's my type of quote. The brand new hot and spicy McChicken. Follow that up with a cool relief of the strawberry shortcake McFlurry. Brand new McFlurry flavor with strawberry flavored clusters and crispy buttery shortbread cookies. The new hot and spicy McChicken and the strawberry shortcake McFlurry at McDonald's of Danville and Harrodsburg.
Throughout its history, Hitachi Astemo Americas has been synonymous with safety, quality, growth, and continuous improvement. Adhering to these core values has enabled us to succeed as an innovative supplier of world-class products to the global automotive market. With nearly 2,000 employees in Central Kentucky, we are dedicated to exceeding the expectations of our customers. Find out more about our opportunities at careers.hitachi.com. That's careers.hitachi.com. Hitachi Astemo Americas is an equal opportunity employer.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by your Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg and Outdoor Power and Rental. Visit Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg for their weekly and monthly specials. North College Street.
Sunny today, high of 81. Mostly clear tonight, low of 54. Sunny tomorrow, high of 73. Thursday night, mostly clear, low of 48. Sunny on Friday, high of 76. Right now, under partly cloudy skies, we have 55 degrees in Harrodsburg at 6:45.5.
Surgeon General Vivek Murthy is out with a warning that social media use is leading to depression, anxiety, and other problems in America's teenagers.
We have a youth mental health crisis in our country, and I'm very concerned that social media has become a contributor to that crisis.
Dr. Murthy's advisory urges policymakers and the companies that make the social media platforms to share with parents the burden of managing our kids' social media use. San Diego's County Health Department is recommending 13 portable bathrooms be used in the city to combat hepatitis A cases. Health officials are also recommending more hand washing stations and street cleaning plants. There have been 28 cases of Hep A and 1 death so far this year in San Diego. The city is also ramping up vaccination efforts in clinics and in shelters. Health updates, Sarah Lee Kessler, NBC News Radio.
This is Doug Flynn. You know, the glue that held the Cincinnati Reds World Championship teams together. But you're listening to the glue that holds his team together. It's Radio Rick on WHBN.
He looked down into her brown eyes and said, say a prayer for me. She threw her arms around him, whispered, God will keep us free. They could hear the riders coming. He said, this is my last fight. If they take me back to Texas, they won't take me back alive. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the bells dropped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. The 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. All right, Willie.
Reached down and picked the gun up. Bentley smoking in his hand. She said, Father, please forgive me. I can't make it without my man. She knew the gun was empty. She knew she could not win. But her final prayer was answered when the rifles the battle stopped and the smoke cleared. There was thunder from the throne. And 7 Spanish angels took another angel home.
There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were prepared for lovers in the valley of the gun. Well,
the battle stopped and the smoke cleared.
All right.
There was thunder from the throne. The 7 Spanish angels took another angel home.
Yeah, it was. Oh, yes, it was.
Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. Sunshine in my eyes can make me cry. Sunshine on the water looks so lovely. Sunshine almost always makes me high. If I had a day that I could give you, I'd give to you a day just like today.
Hello, this is Alan Martin, loan officer.
A song that I could sing for you. I'd sing a song to make you feel this way. Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. Sunshine in my eyes can make me cry. Sunshine on the water looks so lovely. Sunshine almost always makes me high. If I had a tale that I could tell you, I'd tell a tale sure to make you smile. If I had a wish that I could wish for you, I'd make a wish for sunshine all the while. Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. in my eyes can make me cry. Sunshine on the water looks so lovely. Sunshine almost always makes me high. Sunshine almost all the time makes me high. Sunshine almost always.
By request, John Denver, Sunshine on My Shoulders, and before that, by request, 7 Spanish Angels, Willie Nelson and Ray Charles. 6:55.5, you are getting it on WHBN, AM and FM.
Hello, this is Alan Martin, loan officer at Whitaker Bank in downtown Danville. Home values are at an all-time high, which means it's the perfect time to look into a home equity loan. Whitaker Bank can help you turn the equity in your home into a line of credit that could allow you to finally do those repairs you put off, or to provide peace of mind knowing you have the funds available for an emergency. Call me at 859-236-9822. That's 859-236-9822, and together we'll find just the right loan for you. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Has the cold weather had you in the house too long? If so, come on out and have fun at Brightleaf Golf Resort. Stop in the pro shop to take advantage of the local specials of 18 holes with a cart for $40 or 9 holes on the par 3 course for only $12. While you're out, stop in and take a look at the remodeled rooms. Keep them in mind when friends and family are in town. The 19th hole restaurant is open so you can grab some food, good old country meat and veggies, dine in and carry out. Daily passes and memberships are available for the health club and pool. Give them a call at 734-5481 for more information. Hope to see you soon at Brightleaf.
Spring's finally here, and that means spring cleaning. While you're cleaning, the folks at your local electric cooperative encourage you to check for electrical safety hazards. Start in the bathroom and kitchen. Do the outlets in those rooms have ground fault circuit interrupters? Then move on to the rest of the house, paying special attention to extension cords. Check all your cords to make sure they're not worn, cracked, or frayed. We're Kentucky's electric cooperatives, and our power is our people.
Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Love gets better with B&L Jewelers.
Buyer beware. No matter what you're in the market for, it's buyer beware. This is Lauren from B&L Jewelers. Every day we see people come into B&L Jewelers and want us to look at the great deal they got online or at a discount jewelry store. Usually, the item they bought is not really what they thought they were getting, which leads to disappointment.
Love gets better with B&L Jewelers.
Here at B&L Jewelers, we try to educate you on the diamond you are buying. So when you give the gift of love, you have all the confidence of your decision to buy from B&L Jewelers was the correct one. We back up all of our jewelry with a lifetime guarantee and a trade-up policy, which you will receive full credit of the purchase price for your diamond in the future. As always, we offer special financing and 6 months free layaway. Come and see us here at B&L Jewelers today in the Danville Manor Shopping Center.
Love gets better with B&L Jewelers.
My name is Chase Harrington, and I'm from Nicholsville, Kentucky. I've been singing for about 7 years. When I got into performance, I came to Studio G. I've been learning how to look good on stage, how to bring out my voice more in the songs that I sing, how to get confidence. I hear an immense difference in my voice compared to when I started coming here.
Studio G is the performing arts place. To learn more, call 859-734-4394. Studio G. The G stands for growth.
It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrodsburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Starbucks, it's the coffee for connoisseurs and the comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks in Harrodsburg.
At Lennox of Danville, we install all things hitch and towing related, from a gooseneck to a fifth wheel and even a classic receiver hitch. We also install wiring you need for your new hitch. Quality products made in America. Call us today, 59209-4033, or stop by 935 Stanford Road. Lennox of Danville, we make tough look good.
are controlling transmission. If we wish to make it louder, we will bring up the volume. If we wish to make it softer, we will tune it to a whisper. Sit quietly and we will control all that you hear. You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to...
Radio Rick in the morning on AM 1420 and 99.5 FM, WHBN The Rooster.
And we're coming up at 7 o'clock news from NBC. We'll have your local news, your weather forecast, Steve Bertram Sports Report, the Rooster Local Talent Showcase, and a lot more. Right here on WHBN Harrodsburg, The Rooster, your community voice since 1955. AM 1420, FM 99.5, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. It's 7 o'clock.
NBC News Radio. I'm Michael Kastner. A man arrested for crashing a truck into barriers at the White House is due in federal court today. The Secret Service interviewed the 19-year-old from Missouri Monday night, just hours after they say he flew into Dulles International Airport and rented a U-Haul truck. He reportedly said his goal was to get to the White House, seize power, and be put in charge of the nation. Florida lawmakers are sending a bill to Governor Ron DeSantis' desk that aims to clarify the state's resign to run law. Florida law currently requires an elected state official to resign before running for federal office. State Bill 7050 was passed last month, but not sent to the governor's desk until yesterday, the day before DeSantis is expected to announce his candidacy. He's expected to end all doubt about his presidential plans tonight. NBC's Dasha Burns.
Florida Governor Ron DeSantis will formally launch his bid for the White House, and he will do so alongside Twitter CEO Elon Musk. They will have a discussion on Twitter Spaces, which is the website's platform for audio conversations.
The event is scheduled for 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Texas Governor Greg Abbott is ordering all flags statewide to be lowered to half-staff today on the anniversary of the Uvalde school shooting. Abbott issued the order on Tuesday. More on the anniversary from Mark Mayfield.
The criminal investigation over the hesitant police response to the attack at Robb Elementary School is still ongoing. One of the deadliest school shootings in American history was carried out by a gunman who legally purchased 2 assault rifles just days before. Officials said this week that plans are moving forward to demolish the site of the massacre. Many families of the victims are inviting people from all over the world to join them in a candlelight vigil on Wednesday evening.
Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
Let's face it, your company is still feeling the financial effects of the pandemic. And if you own a restaurant, dental practice, or other small business that persevered through lockdown, a quick phone call to Omega Accounting Solutions can be a game changer. Omega Accounting Solutions is an established, respected accounting firm, helping businesses like yours receive the ERC tax credit. Unlike CPAs and others who may not grasp all the complexities of the ERC, Omega's experts are fully trained to understand ERC qualifications and simplify the application process. Learn in less than 10 minutes if you are a good candidate. Call Omega even if you've applied for other pandemic assistance in the past. If your company employed 5 to 500 employees during the COVID crisis and continue to pay payroll taxes, you may be eligible to receive a refund of up to $26,000 per employee. Running a small business is challenging enough. Trust Omega Accounting Solutions to help claim the tax credits you deserve. Call now 1-800-300-9ERC or online at OmegaTaxCredits.com. The phone number again, 1-800-39-ERC. That's 1.
The Texas Attorney General is suing the Biden administration over an asylum app. Brian Shook reports.
The Customs and Border Protection One mobile app assists immigrants crossing into the country through the United States-Mexico border. It offers asylum seekers a way to send paperwork and present their case to immigration officials. The suit claims the CBP One app is being used to skirt federal immigration processes. The Biden administration says the process avoids chaos at the southern border and cuts down on people sneaking into the U.S. illegally. I'm Brian Shook.
Debt ceiling negotiations between the White House and House Republicans are moving forward in a productive way, according to White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre.
President and Speaker McCarthy had a productive meeting about the need to prevent a default and avoid a catastrophe for our economy.
She says there needs to be a reasonable bipartisan agreement to raise the nation's borrowing limit and avoid a default. Her tone was slightly different from House Speaker Kevin McCarthy, who said earlier negotiators are not at all close to a deal. The days of Netflix subscribers sharing their passwords are coming to an end. Trey Thomas with more.
The streaming service began emailing customers Tuesday about its new password policy. Subscribers are given two options: transfer a profile to a new membership or share an account with someone outside their household for about an extra $8 a month. I'm Trey Thomas.
U.S. Surgeon General is sounding the alarm on the negative effects of social media on teen mental health. More from Nika Magahis.
Dr. Amanda Falk, Chief Clinical Officer at mental health facility The Dorm, agrees.
We know that social media as it stands today harms the mental and emotional well-being of young people.
She says social media use is a top contributing factor to depression, anxiety, and other problems among youth.
Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
Thank you, Michael. It is 7:05. You are getting it on WHBN, AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Time now for your local news with Joe. Brought to you by Stuart Powell Ford, Lincoln Mazda on a bypass in Danville, and online at stuartpowell.com.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. The Boyle County Fiscal Court has committed the rest of the county's funds they received from the American Rescue Plan Act funding. While there hasn't been official word that counties and cities would have to return any unused ARPA funding, Boyle County's Fiscal Court agreed to go ahead and allocate those funds just in case. Boyle County received a total of around $5.8 million, with just under $1.2 million of that left. They went ahead and committed that money to multiple projects and needs in the county, from repairing the cabin roof, post office and jail at the Constitution Square, new vehicles for the Sheriff's Department, a vehicle for the County Judge Executive, and vehicles and trash compactors for the Recycling Center, amongst other projects and needs. A Danville woman has pled guilty to Medicaid fraud. Attorney General Daniel Cameron announced that 36-year-old Danville native Amber Turner entered a guilty plea in court last week. She now faces a 5-year period of pretrial diversion and faces up to a 5-year prison sentence if she doesn't successfully complete the period of diversion. As a part of the plea deal, she'll also have to pay $200,000 in restitution to the Kentucky Medical Assistance Program. The Danville Sister Cities Commission has named their musical ambassadors to represent Danville. Conrad Sheba, Travis Kern, and Shane White were all chosen as musical ambassadors. They'll spend a week in Northern Ireland in October, where they'll play in cities there in Northern Ireland. Then the next month, 5 Northern Ireland musicians will spend a week in Danville playing traditional Irish music. I'm Joe Mathis.
It's all about you and Stuart Powell.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore, General Manager of Stuart Powell Ford, Lincoln, and Mazda, 225 South Danville Bypass here in Danville. And for the first time in 3 years, we have new Fords on our lot ready to go home with you. Please stop by and see our selection. We are offering these at invoice pricing or shop online at stuartpowell.com.
Making people happy because we know how. It's an easy thing to do in Danville. Stuart Powell. Ford, Lincoln, Mazda.
This morning's local news was a service of Stuart Powell Ford, Lincoln, Mazda on the bypass in Danville and online at stuartpowell.com.
Would you like to receive a free gift? Refer a friend or family member to Farmers National Bank and receive your free gift. It's simple. Visit the bank's website at fnbky.com. And when your friend opens a Farmers National Bank checking account, you receive a free gift. Stop by a Farmers National Bank office in Danville, Bergen, Harrodsburg, Junction City, Lancaster, Liberty, Middleburg, Perryville, and Stanford. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Summertime, 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 summertime.
We're all ready for some summertime fun and at a big deals price. Go to Beach Band Park and Splash Lagoon Water Park with admission tickets just $25 at Big Deals online store at hometownlive.net. They're determined and dedicated to providing safe, clean fun for all guests this summer. Beach Band has rides for everyone in the family, including the nationally recognized Kentucky Rumbler wooden roller coaster. There's the whole family ride, the Wet Adventure down the Whitewater Express. And there's plenty of fun at Splash Lagoon Water Park. A day of summer fun, plus included with your admission ticket, you get free parking, free sunscreen, free tubes, all at Beach Bend Park in Bowling Green. Just a 2-hour drive away, so get ready to pack up and go to Beach Bend Park with admission tickets just $25. For a full day of fun in the sun, go to hometownlive.net and click on Big Deals.
So shop now!
Shop now, buy now. Also, Pioneer Playhouse tickets now available. The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Arnold Family MedSave Pharmacy, saving you on all your prescription drugs. Located on South College Street across from Pizza Hut. Arnold Family MedSave Pharmacy.
Sunny today with a high of 81. Mostly clear tonight, low of 54. Sunny tomorrow, high of 73. Tomorrow night, mostly clear, low of 48. Sunny on Friday, high of 76. Mostly sunny Saturday, high of 75. Scattered showers and thunderstorms after 2 on Sunday, mostly sunny, high of 75. Monday, Memorial Day, mostly sunny, high of 80. Scattered showers and thunderstorms on Tuesday, sunny, high of 85. Right now, we have partly sunny skies, 54 degrees in Harrodsburg at 7:09 and a half. Good Wednesday, hump day to you. This is the 24th day of May. Radio Rick, thanking you so much for making us a part of your Wednesday morning on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations, and song requests can be done. 859-734-4321, 734-4321. That number works if you want to register somebody for the DQ ice cream cake giveaway Friday morning before 10 o'clock. For those having a birthday between the 20th and 26th, all it needs is a name and a phone number like Zoe Selby, Lachlan Lewis, Betty Cummins, and Bill Stewart all registered for the DQ ice cream cake giveaway. Birthdays for today: Zoe Selby, Aaron Kaiser, Michael Thornton, Brian Williams, and Jordan Wiltshire.
Hey, y'all, this is Neil McCoy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you very much, Neil. We appreciate that. All right, kids. I'm going to give you for the second time the answers to the DQ Today Is quiz. 4 things today is all you have to do is remember one of the 4, be the first in after I call for it, after Joe's local 730 news, 734-4321, if you've not won this month, and pick up your winning within 30 days. That's all the rules we have. Be the first in and tell me what one of 4 things today is. Are you ready? All right, let's do it. It's Brothers' Day, Asparagus Day, National Escargot Day, Aviation Maintenance Technician Day. Celebrate those accordingly. Now, here is your life hack. It says, 1, increase the chances of someone returning your lost wallet. Put a baby picture inside it. A recent study showed that people are more likely to return a lost wallet if they find a baby picture. And pro tip, the picture can be of anyone's baby. It doesn't necessarily have to be yours. Positive Thought says success is often achieved by those who don't know that failure is inevitable. All right. We're not going to fail here. We're going to bring you more great stuff. We got Steve Bertram Sports on the way. We will have the Rooster Local Talent Showcase, 7:35. DQ Today Is quiz, 7:45. The Good News, 8 o'clock hour. Kathy Aiken, Mercer County Healthy Department at 8:40. Rockin' Robin from the Mercer Library. 8:45, Random Facts. 8:50, Kim King State Rep Report. After the 9 o'clock news, Susan Rogers will be in from Chloe's Pedals for Hope. We'll be talking about Mental Health Month. And after the 9:30 news, we will have the Swap Shop just for you as we make our way to 7:13 on this 24th day of May. Oh, yeah. Good morning to you.
Monday's the worst day of the week. Stay awake, I pinch my cheek. But Wednesday makes my brain feel clearer. 'Cause the weekend is much nearer. I love Wednesday. I love Wednesday. On Wednesday the week is winding down. Friday soon we'll be in town. Thursday comes and goes bye-bye. But Wednesday's first and that's just fine. I love Wednesday. I love Wednesday. Wednesday!
This Steve Bertram Sports Report is a service of Stuart Powell Ford Lincoln Mazda on the Danville Bypass and online at stuartpowell.com.
It's all about you and Stuart Powell.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore, General Manager of Stuart Powell Ford, Lincoln, and Mazda, 225 South Danville Bypass here in Danville. And for the first time in 3 years, we have new Fords on our lot ready to go home with you. Please stop by and see our selection. We are offering these at invoice pricing or shop online at stuartpowell.com.
Making people happy because we know how. It's an easy thing to do in Danville. Stuart Powell, Ford, Lincoln, Mazda.
Hello, Central Kentucky. I'm Steve Bertram with sports. Last night in the first round of the 12th Region Baseball Tournament, runs were scarce. Garrett County blanked Mercer County 1-0. Boyle County downed West Jessamine 3-1. Pulaski County topped Wayne County 4-2. And Southwestern nipped Somerset 2-1. In the 12th Region Fast Pitch Softball Tournament, East Jessamine run-ruled Garrett County 10-0 in 5 innings. Tonight's 12th Region Baseball semifinals will be played at Mercer County, and Hometown Radio will bring you both games. At 6, Boyle County plays Pulaski County, followed by Garrett County meeting Southwestern, all on Z105 and streaming at hometownlive.net. The 12th Region Fast Pitch Softball first round finishes up this evening at Somerset. Boyle County meets West Jessamine at 6, followed by host Somerset taking on Southwestern. Kentucky legendary athlete Cotton Nash has passed away at the age of 80. He was one of the very few athletes who played in the NBA and Major League Baseball. Nash, a 6'5" forward, was a 3-time All-American and was Kentucky's all-time leading scorer in basketball until he was passed by Dan Issel. Nash was a Lake Charles, Louisiana native. In the NBA playoffs, Boston stayed alive last night with a 116-99 win over Miami. The Heat still lead the Celtics 3-1 in the Eastern Conference Finals. In baseball, Cincinnati fell to St. Louis 8-5 after the Cardinals' Paul Goldschmidt hit 2 homers. Game 3 of that series is tonight. Other MLB scores: Dodgers 8, Braves 1, White Sox 4, Guardians 2, Cubs 7, Mets 2, Blue Jays 20, Rays 1, and the Yankees 6, Orioles 5 in 10 innings. That's sports. God bless America. I'm Steve Bertram on the Hometown Radio Network.
Everyone wants to save money. This Memorial Day, you can. The Discount House 2.0 Furniture and More is having a closeout sale on Memorial Day, featuring Jameson queen-size mattresses, regularly $8.99, closeout sale $4.99. Jameson full-size mattresses, regularly $5.99, closeout sale $3.49. Ashley Specials 3-piece dinette set, gray, $370. 8-piece living room package, $12.99. 5-piece bedroom package, $15.99.95, includes queen set bedding. Closeout specials, queen headboard and frame, regularly $3.99, closeout price $249.99. Memorial Day only, Candleberry candles, all are 20% off. And shop and take home with you because they sell off the floor. So come, browse around at Discount House 2.0 Furniture and More from noon to 5 on Memorial Day and save a lot of money. Located in Danville on Houstonville Road. Discount House 2.0 Furniture and More offers you the style and quality you deserve, always at the lowest price.
This is Cindy at Sweets by Cindy in Junction City. We have everything from custom cake orders to cookies, fudge that we make here all the time, and we have cupcakes that you can just walk in and buy. They start at $1.50 each or $18 a dozen, but we can mix and match anything that you want to, and we can take care of about any sweet treat that you need. If we don't have it, we can sure come up with it. Visit us on our website, sweetsbycindy.com. Our hours are Tuesday through Friday from 9 to 6, Saturday 9 to 1. Come on over to Junction City with us on West Shelby Street and get your sweet on.
Catch these real deals at your Napa of Harrodsburg store today. An instant rebate by a qualifying 5-quart API motor oil for $32.99 and get a Max Clean free. That's a $17.99 value. Now at Harrodsburg Napa, get a 1000A jump starter for $74.99. Napa 15W40 HD motor oil, $13.29 a gallon. Save $10 when you purchase a pair of exact fit beam blades and rear blades. Whether you're a pro or do it yourself, Napa has the right tools for the job. Your one-stop shop for real savings at your Harrodsburg Napa.
Is your list of home improvement projects growing longer and longer? Have you dreamed of remodeling your kitchen or bathroom? Whitaker Bank's home equity line of credit can help you check off all those items on your to-do list using the power of the equity in your home. Our Harrodsburg loan officer, Jason Tyler, can show you how. Give them a call at 859-734-3316 to discuss your lending options. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Mercer County Schools is hiring bus drivers and monitors. Excellent benefits, great hours with summers off, paid training. Come join the winning team. Great to be a Titan. For more details, call 859-733-7240. 733-7240.
It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrodsburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Starbucks, it's the coffee for connoisseurs and the comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks in Harrodsburg.
This WHBN weather forecast is a service of Northgate Medical Group. Dr. Richard Dart, APRN's Mackenzie Record, and Virginia Morris are accepting new patients at 859-734-3482.
Thank you, Sarah. It's going to be sunny today, high of 81. Mostly clear tonight, low of 54. Sunny tomorrow, high of 73. Tomorrow night, mostly clear, low of 48. Sunny on Friday, high of 76. Right now, under partly sunny skies, we have 56 degrees in Harrodsburg at 7:20. Good morning, Larry.
Good morning. I'm Larry Sanders. Welcome to Rooster Local Talent Showcase. A special thank you to our sponsor, Darren Ransel at the Barbershop in Harrodsburg, next to Minute Mart. Today we're going to feature my old friend Dennis Pierce. And Dennis and I grew up together, and he'll be singing from his gospel album, I'd Rather Have Jesus.
The Barbershop by Darren Ransdell is a barbershop that offers today's men a haven where they can sit back, relax, and talk sports, politics, or the weather. Located next to Minute Mart on South College Street in Harrodsburg. World-class service begins at the Barbershop in Harrodsburg. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30, Saturday, 7:30 to noon.
I'd rather have Jesus than silver or gold. I'd rather be his than have riches untold. I'd rather have Jesus than houses or lands. I'd rather be led by his nail-pierced hands than to be the king of a vast domain, or be held in sin's dread sway. I'd rather have Jesus than anything this world affords today. I'd rather have Jesus than men's applause. I'd rather be faithful to his dear cause. I'd rather have Jesus than worldwide fame. I'd rather be true to his holy name than to be the king of a vast domain. Jesus than anything this world affords today. Than to be the king of a vast domain, or be held in sin's dread sway. I'd rather have Jesus than anything this world affords today. I'd rather have Jesus than anything this world affords today.
You've been listening to Rooster Local Talent Showcase. It's a service of Darren Ransel's Barbershop next to Minute Mart in Harrodsburg. You can be the next Rooster Local Talent Showcase star by bringing your music to WHBN Studios. I'm Larry Sanders. You're listening to Radio Rick, playing the best in music and keeping everyone informed on what's happening in Harrodsburg and Mercer County. 99.5 FM and 1420 AM. WHBN, Harrodsburg, the Rooster.
I'd like to introduce you to the next superstar. 20 years from now, he's going to be so ashamed of what he has done on this record that he's probably going to sue me. And he and all of his friends are going to be sitting around stone. He said, look what the old man made me do. Let's give a big round of applause to Bobby Barrett Jr.
Daddy, what if the sun stopped shining? What would happen then?
If the sun stopped shining, you'd be so surprised. You'd stare at the heavens with wide open eyes. And the wind would carry your light to the skies, and the sun would start shining again.
But Daddy, what if the wind stopped blowing? What would happen then?
If the wind stopped blowing, then the land would be dry, and your boat wouldn't sail, and son, your kite couldn't fly. And the grass would see you troubling. She'd tell the wind, and the wind would start blowing again.
But Daddy, what if the grass stopped growing? What would happen then?
Well, if the grass stopped growing, you'd probably cry, and the ground would be watered by the tears from your eyes. And like your love for me, that grass would grow so high, the grass would start growing again.
But Daddy, what if I stopped loving you? What would happen then?
If you stopped loving me, then the grass would stop growing, the sun would stop shining, and the wind would stop blowing. So you see, if you want to keep this old world a-going, you better start loving me again, again. Better start loving me again. You hear me, Bob? You better start loving me again. You love me, Bob?
Yes.
You better start.
By request, Daddy What If, Bobby Bear.
Hi, this is your friend Rick Dees, and here's Radio Rick.
Well, thank you there, Rick Dees. We're coming up 7:30. We'll have news from KNN. We will have your local news, your weather forecast, the Today Is quiz, the DQ Today Is quiz, and then we will have the good news. Have you gotten your scolding from Netflix yet? If not, brace yourself because they started rolling out their crackdown on password sharing in the U.S. yesterday. From here on out, anyone using your account better live with you because they're charging another $7.99 for anyone living outside your home to use your account. Premium subscribers can add up to 2 non-household numbers, while standard plan subscribers can only add 1. Primary account holders will have to set a household location on their devices, although you'll still be able to use your account when you travel. And don't bank on customer outrage making all of this go away. Netflix has already started doing it in other countries, and they've seen an increase in paid memberships in some regions, including Canada. Wow. Don't forget to go to KentuckyLiving.com, vote for Burke's Bakery and best bakery in the state, and the best historic attraction, Shaker Village, all right? KentuckyLiving.com, vote for Burke's Bakery, historic attraction, Shaker Village. It's 7:30.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
The man accused of murdering Scott County Deputy Caleb Conley is no stranger to criminal convictions. The Fayette County Detention Center reporting Stephen Xiancheng facing multiple charges, including the murder of a police officer and assault, and has a lengthy criminal record, including Campbell and Kenton County. In 1997, Xiancheng pleaded guilty to marijuana possession in Campbell County and was fined and sentenced to 2 years probation. In 2009, he was found guilty in Kenton County of 3 counts of receiving stolen property and was sentenced to a year in jail. 5 years later, pleading guilty in Campbell County to 3 counts of receiving stolen property. Kentucky Senate Bill 150, the topic at the board meeting of Jefferson County Public Schools on Tuesday night.
Queer kids are more likely both to consider and attempt self-harm. None more so than transgender youth, whose studies show 80% have had suicidal ideation and nearly half have tried to follow through.
J.P. Whittinger voicing his concerns regarding his gender non-conforming child who attends school in the district. At issue with the law is how it restricts how LGBTQ plus topics can be discussed in the classroom. An Ohio man is being charged in connection with the murder in Perry County. Kentucky State Police say the incident occurred near Hazard on Sunday, where they found 42-year-old Jason Combs dead. Officials say 59-year-old Danny Holland admitted to shooting Combs after an argument which became physical. Holland has been charged with 1 count of murder. The Kentucky Humane Society is honoring the life of legendary U of L basketball coach Denny Crum, who was fond of dogs. KHS has said they will match all donations up to $10,000 through next Monday. I'm Sean McCormick.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
It's time for the news, all about your neighbors and probably about you. It's your local news, presented by
First Financial Bank.
Monday through Saturday.
What does it mean to believe in something, to truly support and get behind it, to be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Located in Harrodsburg at the corner of College and Childs.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. The Boyle County Fiscal Court has committed the rest of the county's funds they received from the American Rescue Plan Act funding. While there hasn't been official word that counties and cities would have to return any unused ARPA funding, Boyle County's Fiscal Court agreed to go ahead and allocate those funds just in case. Boyle County received a total of around $5.8 million, with just under $1.2 million of that left. They went ahead and committed that money to multiple projects and needs in the county, from repairing the cabin roof, post office and jail at the Constitution Square, new vehicles for the Sheriff's Department, a vehicle for the County Judge Executive, and vehicles and trash compactors for the Recycling Center, amongst other projects and needs. A Danville woman has pled guilty to Medicaid fraud. Attorney General Daniel Cameron announced that 36-year-old Danville native Amber Turner entered a guilty plea in court last week. She now faces a 5-year period of pretrial diversion and faces up to a 5-year prison sentence if she doesn't successfully complete the period of diversion. As a part of the plea deal, she'll also have to pay $200,000 in restitution to the Kentucky Medical Assistance Program. The Danville Sister Cities Commission has named their musical ambassadors to represent Danville. Conrad Sheba, Travis Kern, and Shane White were all chosen as musical ambassadors. They'll spend a week in Northern Ireland in October, where they'll play in cities there in Northern Ireland. Then the next month, 5 Northern Ireland musicians will spend a week in Danville playing traditional Irish music. I'm Joe Mathis.
What does it mean to believe in something, to truly support and get behind it, to be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Located in Harrodsburg at the corner of College and Childs.
Here are the obituaries. John Albert Mattingly, age 84 of Harrodsburg, died Friday. He was the husband of Mary Ann Mattingly. Visitation is Tuesday from 4 until 7 at Sims Funeral Services, with a graveside service Wednesday at 10 o'clock at Spring Hill Cemetery Pavilion. Anthony Wayne Tony Sexton, age 75 of Harrodsburg, died Thursday. He was the husband of Cheryl Ann King Sexton and was a veteran of the United States Army serving during the Vietnam War. Visitation is Saturday from 11 at the time of the service at 1 o'clock at Sims Funeral Services. And those today's obituaries on AM 1420 and 99.5 FM WHBN.
That's the news for today, presented by
First Financial Bank.
Charles and College in Harrodsburg.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by the new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet in Harrodsburg, 540 North College Street next to Timmy's 5 Point. Shop and save with Howard Carpenter.
It's going to be sunny today with a high of 81. Mostly clear tonight and a low of 54. Sunny tomorrow, a high of 73. Clear tomorrow night with a low of 48. Sunny on Friday, high of 76. Right now we have partly sunny skies, 56 degrees in Harrodsburg at 7:36. Good Wednesday hump day to you. This is the 24th day of May. Ready, Rick, glad to have you along on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Are you ready to win? DQ, today is quiz. We've got 4 things today is. I've told you twice, giving you the answers. All I need is one of them for you to pick up a 4-pack of cupcakes from DQ. We're happy, tastes good. I told you it'd be a tasty treat. A 4-pack of cupcakes from DQ. We're happy, tastes good. If you can tell me just one of the 4 things I've told you twice what today is. All right? So, 734-4321. Now is the time to call. 734-4321. Let's see. We do this one. Roseanne Cash is 68 years old today. Happy birthday, Roseanne. This is called the 7-Year Ache on WHBN.
You act like you were just born tonight, face down in a memory, but feeling alright. So who does your past belong to today, baby? You don't say nothing when you're feeling this way. The girls in the bars thinking, who is this guy? But they don't think nothing when they're telling you lies. You look so careless when they're shooting that bull. Don't you know heartaches are heroes when their pockets are full? Tell me you're trying to cure a 7-year ache. See what else your old heart can take. Boys say, when is he gonna give us some room? The girls say, God, I hope he comes back soon. Everybody's talking, but you don't hear
Roseanne Cash, 7-year-8. She's 68 years old today. Retha Durham just picked up a 4-pack of cupcakes from DQ, where happy tastes good, because she said it was Asparagus Day. That's correct. It's Brothers Day, National Escargot Day, and Aviation Maintenance Technician Day as well. And it's Pioneer Playhouse Day, as Heather Henson is here. Now, you said you met Roseanne Cash in New York?
I have met her in New York a couple of times.
Oh,
a couple of times. We actually went to the same hairdresser, and so I would sometimes run into her when I was getting my hair cut.
Really? Well, you got your hair cut where she got hers.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat stuff there.
You never know who you'll run into when you live in New York City.
And you never know who you run into at Pioneer Playhouse either.
Exactly.
How about that segue?
Yeah, that's a perfect segue. Yeah, we're getting ready for our actors to arrive this Saturday and Sunday. And so Daniel Hall Keown, one of your favorite actors, will be there.
Great.
And Pat Hammond, who's been coming for almost 20 years, I believe. She doesn't like to admit her age, but and Erica Lee Sengstack, who's been a big star for the past 9 years. So we have a lot of stars at Pioneer Playhouse, and we're excited about it.
And again, now I want to get this straight. The marquee does say blood suede shoes. It's not blue suede shoes, correct?
It is not blue suede shoes. It is blood, because it's a play on the famous Elvis song, Blue Suede Shoes.
Right.
But it's blood suede shoes, a Sergeant Elvis Presley murder mystery.
That sounds good. And I like, Heather, that you've taken each play. You've got 3 plays, but each one is you got actually 3 plays. Actually, they're 3 weeks long instead of 2 weeks. So with vacations happening during the summer here, I think it's a great opportunity for people not to miss a play of
people
their choice.
Have commented that they liked that 3-week. So some people do go away. I never go away on vacation, Rick. I'm never gone.
Well, you can't go away. What would Pioneer Playhouse do without you?
But people say it's nice because they go away, and then the play is still that they want to see is still going on. So we're excited with the 3-week the plays, and then we end up, of course, with the comedy weekend, which we've done for many years with Lee Cruz.
And he brings a bunch of funny men with him.
He does, a bunch of funny guys, and so it's a night of laughter.
And that's a 2-night appearance for him,
too. Yes, 2, Friday and Saturday night, the August 18th and 19th. So, he's a funny guy. He's a funny guy.
And the best thing to do, Heather, is go ahead and get your tickets ahead to make sure, especially if the night that you want to go for the plays, and then for Lee Cruz again 2 nights, because that thing can sell out pretty quick.
It sells out. The comedy shows do sell out. So you think it's June, you're like, I've got time. Go ahead, get your tickets. You can go online, pioneerplayhouse.com, or call the box office 859-236-2747. But go ahead and get those tickets, because it is amazing how they sell out.
And you've got some new grub that's being served
We
this
have new
year.
grub.
Yes.
New grub. Yes, we're really excited. There were many people who loved our barbecue that we've been doing for the last few years, but we thought we'd change it up a little bit. And there were some people who would say, I would eat with you, but I've had the barbecue. I'm not a barbecue fan, so this is a little bit for something for everyone. It's choice of beef au jus French dip. So it's on a little bun, and you do a little French dip there, or barbecue chicken breast with a zingy, zesty barbecue.
Yeah.
And then baked potato, coleslaw, farm fresh vegetable of the day, a home cooked dessert, and tea or lemonade included. And it's a really good meal. And it's home cooked. It's cooked right there at Pioneer Playhouse. It's $36 for dinner and show. So that's a big deal, don't you think? $36.
I mean, you're going to spend that going somewhere out to eat, and that's it.
And that's it.
You don't get any entertainment.
And so it's actors, professional actors will be performing. So you do have the choice to have dinner and show or show only, but I would really recommend dinner and show. And my mother, Charlotte Henson, still plans on singing while you're sitting there having your dinner, singing, playing guitar as she has for the past 60 years.
Wow. My goodness, that's a long time.
I know. She didn't start right off. We're 74 seasons. Yeah. And, of course, my dad was running it for a little bit. And then my mother, Charlotte Henson, who was from Harrodsburg, went to Bergen, met this dashing young man after she graduated from Transy University. And the rest is history.
That's right. And I like how you've moved up the dinner from 7 to 8.
Yes.
That gives you time, because it was like 7:30 to 8:30, and then you had to rush, hurry up, eat, and then run to go get your seat. Now leisurely you can
leisurely
eat,
you can do it, and then
get
that
up.
gives you time
Browse around.
to browse around, go to the
Yeah.
antique village that was featured on American Pickers, and then have some ice cream. You have gotten dessert for dinner, but everybody
Yeah,
can
top it
always
off.
have some
Especially
ice
if it's
cream.
a little warmer. That cool ice cream will taste good.
So we've got that old-time Palace of Sweets there, and then the Raintree County exhibit, which is a lot of photographs of the making of Raintree County with Elizabeth Taylor, and then just kind of stroll around. And Robbie and I are there every night. We're greeting people. We're talking to people. We really, feel like our patrons have become family to us.
Yeah.
It
does. You get hooked. And I challenge people, if you've not been for a while, and I can't imagine anybody around here not been ever, but do yourself a favor. And if you go eat, do yourself a flavor. And go ahead and go to Pioneer Playhouse. And if you are a little close on money, go to hometownlive.net. Big deal. Save you some money.
Yeah.
And you can say the money you save, you can have put that towards your dinner.
Yeah.
And a great evening.
Yeah.
And there is nothing, folks. I'm trying to tell you, there is nothing like outdoor theater. You will never experience anything else.
It's just so, and some people say, "Oh, isn't it hot?" No, in the evening, it really, even if it's been a sweltering day, it cools down. The amphitheater is shaded, and it just, everything cools down. You listen to the birds chirping, the cicadas humming, and the actors on stage, and it's really a wonderful evening.
Occasionally, you may hear firecrackers in the background. You can hear sirens in the background.
Yes, you
but
can.
That's the fun
Planes
of outdoors.
overhead.
Yeah, planes going over. But that, to me, that is the fun. Now, you don't, in case of rain, you don't go inside
We
anymore.
no longer do that. We feel like we are an outdoor theater, and that's what we do. So we ask people to bring umbrellas or raincoats, and we sell them as well in the gift shop. Also, we give them away, too, if you really don't have something. And because it's an amphitheater that is stadium seated, you can use your umbrella, and you can really still see around the person in front of you. And everyone's always so, polite and they don't mind moving their umbrella a little bit. And then we do give you, if we cancel because it starts raining too hard, we will give you a rain check. So that's another reason why that 3 weeks is good, because then you'll get a chance to see a show. We're also doing, again this year, we're having ASL interpreted nights for each show to include the deaf and hard of hearing community, and so we're really excited about that.
Great.
And it's just a perfect evening.
Something I'm not sure we've ever talked about, that you are handicap accessible
We are,
too.
yes, and we're even more so this year because we put in an extra handicap row. And so, you can call and you talk to the box office, or you can see it online when you go on pioneerplayhouse.com where those areas are, and they're accessible to wheelchairs. We have ramps that go down, and they're great seating. And so, we are accessible to everyone.
And that's good. Even if it's a little chilly, you have been known to break out a blanket or two for people.
Yes.
You talk about really taking care of your customers.
We do. We have this chest of blankets, and a lot of people will be like, "How much are they?" It's like, "No, we give them to you for free," and then we round them up at night and we wash them and then we put them. But it is amazing. People will say, "How does it get hot at night?" There are some nights, strangely.
A little cool. Yeah, this is Kentucky.
Yeah,
I mean,
just never know.
You're looking at tonight a low of 54. Tomorrow night, low of 48. So these temperature drops do happen in Kentucky.
Yeah,
it's warm during the day and it gets kind of cool at night.
It's crazy. And we've started selling sweatshirts that have the Pioneer Playhouse logo, and people actually really like those. Really like those a lot.
Walking billboards.
Exactly. Yeah.
Pioneer Playhouse. Again, the first play gets underway June 9th through July 1st. Blood Suede Shoes, a Sergeant Elvis Presley murder mystery. If you like Clue, you're going to love playing along and trying to figure out how this is going to shake out.
And then a young, dashing Elvis Presley comes in to help save the day.
There you go. That's great stuff. Heather Henson, thank you so
Thank
much.
you so
We always
much,
look forward to you
Rick.
coming in every Wednesday.
Talk to you next week.
All right, very good. It is 7:49. We've got your tech report and then the good news.
Vice President Harris was in the Bay Area on Monday visiting Applied Materials, talking about semiconductor research and development. The White House has poured $280 billion into semiconductor manufacturing in the U.S. European privacy regulators have fined Meta a record $1.3 billion. The Facebook and Instagram parent had been told to stop transferring personal data to the U.S. Meta plans to appeal the decision and the fine. Meta shares were down 1.5% in pre-market trading following the news. Lego is releasing an over 2,000-piece set celebrating Pac-Man. The set, based on the 1980s arcade game, comes with a light brick to light up the coin slot. Pac-Man, launched in Tokyo in 1980, became the most successful arcade game of all time. The Lego set doesn't actually work as an actual gaming system, but the company says fans will love the retro game details. And Neva shutting down its consumer search engine. They're switching their focus to AI. The Neva.com consumer search product will disappear in a matter of weeks. Tech Report, Mark Mayfield, NBC News Radio.
Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it so much. And now, are you ready for the good news? Here it is. 2 high school kids in Indianapolis met after they were both diagnosed with bone cancer and just went to the prom together. Now, the best news is she finished her last round of chemo in October, and he's been in remission for 2 years. Someone in Northern California returned a library book that was almost 100 years overdue. I got to tell Rocket Robin about this. The last time it was checked out was 1927, so 96 years ago. The library decided to waive the fine. The fine would have been $1,700. Did you catch this Mother's Day story last week? Latina Edge is a single mom and traffic cop in Detroit. She was working last weekend when a TikToker walked up and gave her $500 along with tickets to a Tigers game. He got her supervisor to give her the rest of the day off so she could go, and the video went viral. But it didn't end there. A few days later, he showed up again to take her to another game for an even bigger surprise. They brought her on the field and said he'd secretly started a GoFundMe and told people they had donated $50,000. Wow. That is cool stuff. And it's made possible by this man right here on the Good News.
I'm Jamie Dunn, your local shelter insurance agent. We're your shield, we're your shelter.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
At that moment, everything changed. Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
I'm Jamie Dunn, your local shelter insurance agent. We're your shield, we're your shelter.
Pioneer Playhouse is Kentucky's oldest outdoor theater, and it's right here in Danville. Don't miss our 74th season, Under the Stars. Pioneer Playhouse, the perfect summer evening getaway. Great for date night or family night or girls' night. Come on out. We make dinner so you don't have to. Nightly, Tuesdays through Saturdays, June 9th through August 12th. Dinner is served at 7 p.m., and the show begins at 8:30 p.m. Our 74th season in the Bluegrass kicks off with Blue Suede Shoes, a Sergeant Elvis Presley murder mystery, running June 9th through July 1st. Original new play by Robbie Henson. If you loved Clue, this play's for you. Swinging 60s, a spooky Scottish castle, and a mad lunatic on the loose. Plus, a dashing young Sergeant Elvis Presley rushing in to save the day. A hilarious murder mystery mashup you won't want to miss. Family friendly with some adult themes. In case of light rain, shows will continue outdoors. Please bring your raincoat and umbrella. When the sun goes down, the stars come out at Pioneer Playhouse.
You're invited to the grand opening celebration of the Danville Hometown Store, your appliance and more store. It's formerly Sears. Carl and Pam Day, the names you've trusted for over 28 years as owners of your Danville Sears, has opened the Danville Hometown Store in the same building. Everything is marked down. Appliances, bedding, lawn and garden, and more. Stop by Saturday from 10 to 2 and register for a grand prize of a Kenmore gas grill. Free food and drinks. Enjoy free food and drinks at the grand opening of your Danville Hometown Store, 804 South 4th Street. Broadcast live 10 to 2 on Z105.
CC Auto Parts and Service. CC Auto Parts and Service is open for your service and parts needs. CC Auto Parts and Service are offering pickup and delivery for all your auto repairs as well as parts. They have a pay over the phone option if needed. CC Auto Parts and Service are concerned for everyone's well-being and are doing their best at keeping a sanitary and healthy environment. Give them a call at 734-9515. CC Auto Parts and Service. Service is the difference. We get it.
With spring in the air, you're ready to explore the outdoors. Come park it in Kentucky. The Bluegrass State's 45 diverse parks offer everything you want in a spring vacation. Hike a forest trail, paddle clear water, enjoy a horseback ride, or simply sit back, take a deep breath, soak up the sights and sounds of nature. What could be better than that? Kentucky residents can enjoy more for less with discounted rates for the best outdoor adventure, camping, lodging, golf, and more. Go to parks.ky.gov.
Kim Black, manager at Vendors Village. You've been here 10 years. Unbelievable.
Yes, that's right, Rick. We're tickled to death to still be here, and we got some great sales going on.
Sales up to 50% off, store-wide.
We're going to do giveaways on Saturday and Monday. We'll be doing $25 gift card drawings every hour starting at 1.
Join us Saturday from Vendors Village in Danville on the Bypass. 10th anniversary celebration. Free hamburgers, free hot dogs, free Pepsi products. 11 to 2, broadcast live on Z105.
It's new car confidence with used car pricing. Right now, shop and save on an incredible selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at Cartown Kia.
Take home a 2017 Buick Enclave or a 2011 Toyota Corolla. Your choice, just $88 down and $199 per month.
Shop and save with confidence at Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
Example, 2017 Buick Enclave and 2011 Toyota Corolla. Only select in-stock makes and models with approved credit. 88 down payment, $199 per month, plus tax, title, license, and dock fees. Subject to prior sale. Price may not include dealer-added options. See dealer for details.
The Personal Effects Show, a program that encourages listeners to understand antiques, collectibles, and sometimes just plain junk. The Personal Effects Show airs each Saturday morning on WHBN FM 99.5 and AM 1420 after the 10 o'clock news with Jerry Sampson, your host, who interviews collectors, dealers, experts, and others. The Personal Effects Show is sponsored by the James Harrod Trust, Bluegrass Artworks, and J. Sampson Antiques and Books.
Hello, everybody. This is country music artist, star, Alex Miller. I love my country music, and you'll love the country music radio Rick spins weekday morning 6 till 10 a.m. on FM 99.5 WHBN, The Rooster.
We have come to the place in our love where faith must be stronger than fear. For if true love is our destination, through every storm it must always be clear. The surest way to get there from here is to walk on faith, trust in love. Just keep on putting one foot down in front of the other. When the valley's so wide, we stumble in stride. Everything inside wants to give up. Walk on faith, trust in love. Farther on beyond the shadows of our doubts, we will live where true love never dies. Though the road we must travel is uncertain, there is a truth in our hearts that never lies. It is by such grace we are bound to rise. If we walk on faith, trust in love, just keep on putting one foot down in front of the other. When the valley's so wide, we stumble in stride. Everything inside wants to give up. Walk on faith, trust in love. Walk on faith, trust in love. Just keep on putting one foot down in front of the other. Come on, walk on faith when the valley is wide. Everything inside is telling you to give up. Walk on faith.
You Cincinnati Bengal fans may remember Mike Reed. Played defensive tackle for them years ago. And that was him singing Walk on Faith as we are celebrating his 76th birthday today. Mike Reed, 76 years old. Walk on Faith. You were getting it on WHBN Harrodsburg, the Rooster, your community voice since 1955. We are on AM 1420, FM 99.5, World Wide Web at hometownlive.net, and CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Your time is 8 o'clock.
NBC News Radio, I'm Michael Kastner. After months of speculation, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is expected to launch his presidential campaign during a live event on Twitter. Rory O'Neill reports.
It's an unorthodox approach for the 44-year-old governor. His campaign released a hype video Tuesday, and today Ron DeSantis will sit down with Twitter CEO Elon Musk for a live event that includes a major announcement.
It'll be the first time that something like this is happening on social media, and with real-time questions and answers.
That's Musk teasing the event while speaking to the Wall Street Journal's CEO Council Summit. Recent polls have shown support for DeSantis trailing off as former President Donald Trump has a 30-point lead for the GOP nomination. I'm Rory O'Neill.
Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell is trying to calm fears of a possible debt default mere days away. Mark Mayfield reports.
While speaking to reporters in his home state of Kentucky on Tuesday, the Republican said the president and House Speaker will eventually reach an agreement to raise the debt ceiling. He said he's confident the U.S. will not default on its payments. His comments came as Congress needs to act before early June. Speaker McCarthy said on Tuesday that negotiators were nowhere close on a deal, but it's still possible an agreement can be reached before the June deadline. I'm Mark Mayfield.
A Missouri man who drove a rented U-Haul truck into the White House barriers is due in federal court today. The 19-year-old was arrested Monday night, just hours after he flew into Dulles International Airport and rented a truck. Authorities say a search of the truck turned up a Nazi flag, but no weapons. A newly released report from the Attorney General of Illinois details decades of child sex abuse by members of the Catholic clergy across the state. The report released Tuesday reveals names and detailed information of more than 400 Catholic clerics and religious brothers who abused nearly 2,000 children over the course of almost 90 years. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
This is Kentucky, where the only thing ordinary is the unexpected.
I got everything you need.
Horse country. Legendary distilleries, rivers to paddle, lakes to splash and relax, big city vibes and small town charms. This is Kentucky. Come see for yourself. Plan your road trip at KentuckyTourism.com.
I got everything you need.
The Kentucky Department for Community-Based Services is hiring. DCBS invites you to be part of an inclusive team of caring professionals that helps all Kentucky families through a rewarding career in family support or social services. They have job openings in their county offices across the state and offer great benefits like hybrid work schedule, competitive salary, paid holidays, and many opportunities for training and promotions, plus state employee discounts. Go online to chfs.ky.gov and enter DCBS jobs in the search field. It's a new day at DCBS. Join them, an equal opportunity employer, MFD.
The Texas Attorney General is suing the Biden administration over an asylum app. Brian Shook reports.
The Customs and Border Protection One mobile app assists immigrants crossing into the country through the United States-Mexico border. It offers asylum seekers a way to send paperwork and present their case to immigration officials. The suit claims the CBP One app is being used to skirt federal immigration processes. The Biden administration says the process avoids chaos at the southern border and cuts down on people sneaking into the U.S. illegally. I'm Brian Shook.
Debt ceiling negotiations between the White House and House Republicans are moving forward in a productive way, according to White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre.
President and Speaker McCarthy had a productive meeting about the need to prevent a default and avoid a catastrophe for our economy.
She says there needs to be a reasonable bipartisan agreement to raise the nation's borrowing limit and avoid a default. Her tone was slightly different from House Speaker Kevin McCarthy, who said earlier negotiators are not at all close to a deal. The days of Netflix subscribers sharing their passwords are coming to an end. Trey Thomas with more.
The streaming service began emailing customers Tuesday about its new password policy. Subscribers are given two options: transfer a profile to a new membership or share an account with someone outside their household for about an extra $8 a month. I'm Trey Thomas.
U.S. Surgeon General is sounding the alarm on the negative effects of social media on teen mental health. More from Nika Magajes.
Dr. Amanda Falk, Chief Clinical Officer at mental health facility The Dorm, agrees.
We know that social media as it stands today harms the mental and emotional well-being of young people.
She says social media use is a top contributing factor to depression, anxiety, and other problems among youth.
Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. A Danville woman has pled guilty to Medicaid fraud. Attorney General Daniel Cameron announced that 36-year-old Danville native Amber Turner entered a guilty plea in court last week. She now faces a 5-year period of pretrial diversion and faces up to a 5-year prison sentence if she doesn't successfully complete the period of diversion. As a part of the plea deal, she'll also have to pay $200,000 in restitution to the Kentucky Medical Assistance Program. Could a bike park be coming to Alum Springs? At this week's Boyle County Fiscal Court meeting, Magistrate Paula Bodner said she'd been looking at the potential to bring a bike park to Alum Springs. The Environmental Protection Agency has deemed the old Alum Springs landfill as a safe location for that potential bike park. Bodner said they'll now start looking into grants and funding for the potential park. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis. Now it's time for great quotes in history. Give me liberty or give me death. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. And McDonald's has a new hot and spicy McChicken and strawberry shortcake McFlurry. Now that's my type of quote. The brand new hot and spicy McChicken. Follow that up with a cool relief of the strawberry shortcake McFlurry. Brand new McFlurry flavor with strawberry flavored clusters and crispy buttery shortbread cookies. The new hot and spicy McChicken and the strawberry shortcake McFlurry at McDonald's of Danville and Harrodsburg.
If you're looking for a better dental experience, Dr. Jennifer Nichols' goal is always to provide each and every patient with the very best dental care in the most genuine and caring manner possible. Their office is a friendly atmosphere that will immediately put your family at ease. Their professional staff will help you feel welcome and comfortable every time you enter their office as they strive to provide the highest standard of personalized dental care in a gentle and efficient way. For an appointment, visit Dr. Jennifer Nichols. She's on North College Street. Call 734-5111. See how different a dental experience can be with Dr. Jennifer Nichols.
Ready to hit refresh? Let Cartown Kia jumpstart your season of savings with great deals on an incredible selection of new Kias.
Refresh in the new 2023 Kia Forte, leased for just $299 down and $299 a month.
Unmatched design, comfort, and savings all in one at Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
2023 Kia Forte, $299 down, $299 a month, $2,552 due at signing, 36-month lease, 10,000 miles per year, plus tax, title, license, dock, and acquisition fees with approved credit. No security deposit required. All incentives to dealer price may not include dealer added options. See dealer for details. Offer expires May 31st.
Hi, this is Karen, and at ADA Heating and Air, we offer free estimates on replacements. We install American Standard heating and air conditioning equipment. Our employees do not work on commission, so you don't pay for unnecessary repairs. We offer the best pricing around. On average, we can save you 15%. We offer same or next day service. Financing is available on our website at adaheatingandair.com. Call ADA today for all your HVAC needs at 859-519-6382. ADA is on the way.
The hometown place where all the locals eat is the old bus station in downtown Harrodsburg. The fresh veggies and sides, the famous banana soft serve ice cream, all make it a great place to eat with family and friends. Stop in for breakfast or come by for lunch. Be sure to get a Titan burger or a Bulldog burger. And when the weather is nice, enjoy a meal on the outdoor patio. Specials every day. Call ahead for carryout. Located in Harrodsburg on South Greenville Street, the old bus station restaurant open Tuesday through Saturday 7 to 2. The old bus station in downtown Harrodsburg.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Danville Auto Body Shop. For top-of-the-line collision and auto body repair, head to the mechanics at Danville Auto Body Shop, 315 Dillahay Street.
Sunny today with a high of 81. Mostly clear tonight, low of 54. Sunny tomorrow, high of 73. Tomorrow night, mostly clear, low of 48. Sunny on Friday, high of 76. Mostly sunny Saturday, high of 75. Scattered showers and thunderstorms after 2 on Sunday, mostly sunny, high of 75. Monday, Memorial Day, mostly sunny, high of 80. Scattered showers and thunderstorms on Tuesday, sunny, high of 85. Right now, under sunny skies, we have 58 degrees in Harrodsburg at 8:09. Good Wednesday hump day to you. This is 24th day of May. Radio Rick, glad to have you along. Thanking you so much for making us a part of your Wednesday morning on WHBN, AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations in Harrodsburg, Mercer County, and Bergen, and song requests can be done. 859-734-4321, 734-4321. That number works if you want to register somebody to win that DQ ice cream cake. We're giving it away Friday morning before 10 o'clock for those having a birthday between the 20th and 26th. All he needs is a name and phone number like Bill Stewart, Betty Cummins, Lachlan Lewis, and Zoe Selby. Birthdays for today: Jordan Wilcher, Brian Williams, Michael Thornton, Aaron Kaiser, and Zoe Selby.
Hi, this is Reba McEntire. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, God bless you. Happy birthday to you. And chocolate cake.
Thank you, Reba, for the chocolate cake. And don't forget that we want that vanilla ice cream, too. Now, today, kids, is Brother's Day, Asparagus Day, National Escargot Day, and Aviation Maintenance Technician Day. Celebrate those accordingly. Now, you're going to celebrate the life hack because it says, 1, increase your chances of someone returning your lost wallet. Put a baby picture inside it. A recent study showed people are more likely to return a lost wallet if they find a baby picture in it. Pro tip, the picture can be of anyone's baby. It doesn't have to be yours. Your positive thought says success is often achieved by those who don't know that failure is inevitable. All right, now we have got coming up Kathy Aiken from the Mercer County Healthy Department, Rockin' Robin from the Mercer Library, Random Facts, Kim King State Rep Report. All that will be happening before 9 o'clock. And then after 9 o'clock, we'll have Susan Rogers from Chloe's Petals for Hope. A lot of talk about Mental Health Month. We'll be talking about it and some more. And then after the 9:30 news, we will have the Swap Shop just for you. Sit back, relax, and watch the pictures fly through the air, kids. 2 more days. We light that fuse and start a long weekend together.
So sick of work, here comes the big Wednesday hump. Need coffee here 'cause you are down in the dumps. The copy maker won't work at all. Now you broke down in tears, your boss will swear each time he calls. When you say hump, it means that it is Wednesday. You're almost done and Friday's not far away. Weekend is coming, you'll have a ball. Won't think about your boss at all. Don't sing this when he's in the hall.
Vox Views on University of Kentucky Sports is on the air. Featuring 7-time Kentucky Sports Writer of the Year, Larry Vaught.
If you have never been to the Mount Laurel Festival in Pineville in eastern Kentucky, don't feel bad. Former Kentucky women's basketball player Blair Green grew up in the area, but has never really participated in the May Festival because she normally had some sort of basketball obligation. However, she's going to fully immerse herself in the festival this year now that her basketball career is over. Green and fiancé CJ Frederick will be grand marshals of Saturday's parade, and the former Harlan County High School star cannot wait to enjoy the parade and a lot more of the festival. Green has been busy networking and connecting with different opportunities since finishing her 5th year at UK. She's preparing for a move to Cincinnati where Frederick will play next season after playing the previous 2 years at UK. She's not exactly sure what she might end up doing, but don't look for it to be a desk job because she likes to stay on the go almost all the time, and that's especially true after what she's been through recently.
Vaught's Views will return in a moment.
Put a little spring in your step. There's no better place than the Bluegrass State. And Kentucky's 45 state parks offer wide open spaces to play and stay, including private cottages and lakeside campgrounds. Plus, you can tee up at 13 nationally recognized golf courses nestled in beautiful surroundings. Plan your getaway today at www.parks.ky.gov. That's www.parks.ky.gov.
Blair Green averaged 7.8 points and 2.5 rebounds per game last season, not the numbers she was hoping for. Green told me she recently had to have surgery to repair a torn meniscus after the season. She admits it was probably torn most of the season and was very aggravating at times. Still, she's not quite sure how she played through the pain. She was on crutches for 4 weeks after the surgery. She joked she has a high pain tolerance, but more than anything else, she just wanted to play all she could her final season and did not let a meniscus injury stop her.
Find more from Larry at yoursportsedge.com.
Jan Briscoe from Royalty Florist and Gifts.
I still do interior design, so we can help you out with from your home decor. Or we have our own website, royaltyfloraldesigns.com. Go there and some of our own personal design that can help you select something that's just right for you. Phone number is 734-3339, 734-3339. And our website is royaltyfloraldesigns.com. So any of your major wire services that are out there, contact them, 1-800-FLOWERS, and they'll make sure that we get the order.
Hello, Central Kentucky. I'm Steve Bertram with sports. Last night in the first round of the 12th Region Baseball Tournament, runs were scarce. Garrett County blanked Mercer County 1-0. Boyle County downed West Jessamine 3-1. Pulaski County topped Wayne County 4-2. And Southwestern nipped Somerset 2-1. In the 12th Region Fast Pitch Softball Tournament, East Jessamine run-ruled Garrett County 10-0 in 5 innings. Tonight's 12th Region Baseball semifinals will be played at Mercer County, and Hometown Radio will bring you both games. At 6, Boyle County plays Pulaski County, followed by Garrett County meeting Southwestern, all on Z105 and streaming at hometownlive.net. The 12th Region Fast Pitch Softball first round finishes up this evening at Somerset. Boyle County meets West Jessamine at 6, followed by host Somerset taking on Southwestern. Kentucky legendary athlete Cotton Nash has passed away at the age of 80. He was one of the very few athletes who played in the NBA and Major League Baseball. Nash, a 6'5" forward, was a 3-time All-American and was Kentucky's all-time leading scorer in basketball until he was passed by Dan Issel. Nash was a Lake Charles, Louisiana native. In the NBA playoffs, Boston stayed alive last night with a 116-99 win over Miami. The Heat still lead the Celtics 3-1 in the Eastern Conference Finals. In baseball, Cincinnati fell to St. Louis 8-5 after the Cardinals' Paul Goldschmidt hit 2 homers. Game 3 of that series is tonight. Other MLB scores: Dodgers 8, Braves 1, White Sox 4, Guardians 2, Cubs 7, Mets 2, Blue Jays 20, Rays 1, and the Yankees 6, Orioles 5 in 10 innings. That's sports. God bless America. I'm Steve Bertram on the Hometown Radio Network.
Hey guys, life is too short for department store jewelry. You can get quality with great savings at B&L Jewelers. Now you know, if you get her that hollow illusion diamond ring from the department store, she will have tears, all right. But they are not tears of joy. They will be tears of disappointment. Make sure the tears you get will be remembered for a long time to come as the best gift ever. This is Lauren. Here at B&L Jewelers, we know that love is special, and we cherish it dearly. That's why we have the best selection of jewelry in 5 counties just for you. Did you know that here you can have value without giving up quality? That's right, you can. We have quality jewelry that will fit any budget. We make it work for you very easily. We offer several financing options. As always, we offer 12 months same as cash, free layaway for 6 months with a small down payment. Plus, you get a free lifetime guarantee on all diamond jewelry purchases, free sizing, free lifetime jewelry inspection and cleaning, free jewelry appraisal. So, if that special someone is really special, come see us at B&L Jewelers, where we can make those tears of joy. B&L Diamond Jewelers, Danville Manor Shopping Center.
We're so excited. Nice weather's here, and we're going to wet our plants. Buddy Beaver here, Mulch to Go now has Rock to Go. Yes, we've been busy little beavers and expanded to add landscape, rock, sand, topsoil, compost, and more. We have a wide selection to choose from in both bulk and bags. Stop by Mulch to Go for your landscape needs, from pine nuggets, pine straw, cedar, cypress, and playground chips too.
Mulch to Go opens at 9 a.m. Monday through Saturday. Call 859-715-7575. They're located in Harrodsburg on the corner of 127 and Beaumont Avenue. Mulch to Go.
Mulch to Go.
Thompson Car Care Service Center in Harrodsburg, towing and repair specialists. Specialists has been family-owned and operated since 1967. 3 generations and going strong. Thompson Service Center, located at 200 North Childs, specializes in all makes and models. They offer towing service 24/7. A member of AAA Services, you can trust their staff. Visit Thompson Service Center at 200 North Childs Street in Harrodsburg or call 734-9732. Get your car or truck ready for the road ahead at Thompson Service Center in Harrodsburg, 200 North Childs Street.
Ready to hit refresh? Let Cartown Kia jumpstart your season of savings with great deals on an incredible selection of new Kias.
Refresh in the new 2023 Kia Forte. Lease for just $299 down and $299 a month.
Unmatched design, comfort, and savings all in one at Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
2023 Kia Forte, $299 down, $299 a month, $2,552 due at signing, 36-month lease, 10,000 miles per year, plus tax, title, license, doc, and acquisition fees with approved credit. No security deposit required. All incentives to dealer price may not include dealer added options. See dealer for details. Offer expires May 31st.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by the Old Bus Station Restaurant, offering good old-fashioned home cooking. Open for breakfast at 6 weekdays and Saturday at 8. The Old Bus Station Restaurant on South Greenville Street in Harrodsburg.
And this weather forecast has been approved by Kathy Aiken to the Mercer County Healthy Department. Sunny today with a high of 81. Mostly clear tonight and a low of 54. Sunny tomorrow, high of 73. Thursday night, mostly clear, low of 48. Sunny on Friday with a high of 76. Right now, we have sunny skies, 59 degrees in Harrodsburg at 8:20. And the aforementioned Kathy Aiken is joining us now from the Mercer County Healthy Department. Good morning, Kathy.
Good morning, Rick.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm better, but I'll get over it.
Have you had a good week?
Oh, it's been all right, yes.
Good.
Bad finish last night. Mercer County, the baseball season ended. They got beat 1-0 by Garrett County.
Oh,
1-0.
What a game.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, I hate that.
Yeah. But it's been a great season for Mercer County baseball.
Good.
So
good. My my little boy graduated 5th grade last night,
Oh.
so there's been all kinds of graduations
Yes.
too. It's the end of a stage of our lives, right?
Yeah,
Elementary,
it is.
middle school, and high school.
Yep. Depending if you're moving on to another grade or getting out of school, maybe you're going to college, maybe you're going to work, maybe you're going into the military.
Yep.
A lot
True.
of choices.
Very true. It's exciting time.
It is. It to me, it's school dragged. I didn't think I was ever, but man, once you get out of school, kids, I'm telling you, after you graduate from high school, time really flies by.
Yep. You
At
better
least
hold
it
on.
does for me. Yeah, it's quite a
Yeah.
ride.
Yeah.
Speaking of rides, what are we going to ride the wave of what's going on in Mercer County and the health department?
Speaking of waves, I think we'll
Yes.
talk a little bit about pool safety.
Yes, please.
About water safety, right? If you're
Yeah.
out on the lakes and in the pools. So drowning, believe it or not, is the leading cause of death in children 1 to 4. And so it's our job to protect our kids and keep them from drowning and death and injury. It can cause brain damage, long-term disability. So we have about 4,000 people that die from drowning in the United States every year, and it's preventable. So how do you prevent it? You have you wear the right clothing. So if you're out on a boat, you want to make sure that you have a life jacket on and one that is form-fitting. If you're going to be anywhere, pool, lake, whatever it might be, you want to have a water watcher. And so what is that? Who would that be? Preferably it's someone over 16 years of age, someone that has the skills, knowledge, and the ability to recognize and rescue someone in distress. Preferably that they would know CPR, but if not, that you've at least gone over a plan to call 911. So that you have a cell phone with you if you're out on the lake, that your boat has flotation devices that you can toss, and you want one that if you're going to toss it, that you can pull it back in with a rope. And it's really just about having somebody to watch over the people who are swimming or skiing, if you're out on the lake or if you're in a pool who's there swimming. And then, don't do drugs, don't drink alcohol. If you're driving the boat, you're not allowed to be drinking alcohol. And, just be aware. You have people's lives in your hands when you're out there on the water.
It reminds me, Kathy, of a designated driver. You got somebody that's kind of responsible watching over everybody else.
Yes, and it needs to be. When we have a boat, we have a pontoon, and when we go out, we take our kids and our nieces and nephews and all that, and we always have a couple of adults. We're fortunate to have enough adults around, but somebody's always watching. We're always like, heads. We want to see heads. Where is everybody? And so it's your responsibility. It's a big responsibility, but one that should not be taken lightly. And then if you have a pool at the house, you want to make sure that you've got your chemicals stored properly, that you don't that they're up away from kids and pets. You want to make sure that your pool is secure. So if you've got small children, and actually I read a statistic about autistic individuals, they're 40 times more likely to drown than any other demographic. So, if you have high-risk individuals, children, pets, folks who might not be making good mental decisions, you want to make sure that your pool is secure. And that when the kids are out there swimming or the people are out there swimming, that you're there. Again, that you're there watching. Don't just send your kids out to the pool to swim. That they should be,
supervised.
Supervised, right.
And every now and then we read about a small child wandering into even just a blow-up pool, and they could end up drowning in there. If somebody turns back, I just ran in to get a drink or answer the phone or whatever.
Absolutely.
Don't ever leave a little kid unattended out by a pool.
Yep, and those blow-up pools are, it's a false sense of security. You think, they're not very deep. My child can touch the bottom, but that's not enough. That's not enough because they can get hung up on the side. They can slip on the bottom. They can bump their head. It just takes a little bit of water. So you want to make sure that you're watching your children. Don't leave your pools unmonitored. And then, of course, it's about sun safety too, right? We talked a little bit about that a couple of weeks ago. You want to make sure that you're putting sunscreen on 30 SPF or higher every couple of hours. It's waterproof, but it's not necessarily all-day proof. So you want to continue to reapply. Don't forget your noses and your ears. Use some sunscreen. Use some chapstick with some sunscreen in it for your lips. There's all kinds of gear out there nowadays. Sun shirt. We were talking here at work about sun shirts and our fair-skinned relatives. Yeah. That's what our kids wear, the sun shirts, and it helps with rash and stuff from the life jackets too. So, but it's good because it keeps the sun off your skin. But yeah, make sure you stay hydrated. Just because you're in the water doesn't mean that you're not sweating, and so it's important to make sure your kids have drinks and snacks too.
Yeah, now hydrated. We're not talking about adult beverages because that that really takes more out of your body when it's really hot.
Right, absolutely. Water, Gatorade, whatever it might be, juices, whatever it might be. But just make sure that you've got plenty of that for your kids if you're going to the pool or lake or beach or wherever it is that you might be heading out.
Echo on what you're talking about, the boat safety. I know a lot of people, I've seen them out there diving off boats or they got a little slide maybe on their boat. And they don't want to be bothered with a life jacket because they're hot to wear. You don't know sometimes what you may hit. A rock, stuff moves underneath. You could hit an undertow. It's better to be safe and sweating a little bit. And you're going to go in the water anyway and cool off.
Yeah, that's right. That's what we do. Our kids wear their life jackets the whole time we're on the boat. And so we make sure that we're dunking them, cooling them off. Every now and then so they don't get overheated. So, It's important, but you have to be responsible and look out for each other.
Yeah. You know, I've been
because it's a lot of fun too, right? It's great fun.
Yes, it is. I've been to some pools where like every hour and a half, they blow the whistle and make everybody come out of the pool and account for all of the kids to make sure everybody is counted for. And then, 5 or 10 minutes later, blow the whistle and back in you go.
Right. Because the other part about that, Rick, is that you can get fatigued.
Yep.
So if you're swimming, especially with the kids who are just so excited about being in the water, and they don't know that they're starting to get tired, and they get themselves out there and they don't have the energy. They're just they're just tired.
Yeah.
And they can't keep themselves afloat. And then like my little boy, he doesn't float very well because he's skinny. He doesn't have a whole lot of body fat, and so it he gets tired quickly. And so because they're working hard. My little girl, she's out there, she's in the water all the time. But that's part of the reason that we keep the life jackets on them. But you got to kind of watch them about getting tired. Make them take breaks. Take a break, get something to drink. Do you need a snack to eat? Reapply sunscreen, and then let them back out to the water.
Yep, because the kids just kids of all ages, I guess. You get out there, and that is a great aerobic exercise, by the way, too, is getting out splash. Even walking in water is very healthy for you.
Yep. Yeah, it is great low impact. Yep. You're not putting any impact on your joints, or lower impact. Yeah, it's great exercise. And it's fun. Who doesn't love to be in the water? So.
And this all ties in, Kathy, with Monday, the opening of the Anderson Dean Pool. That's all opening on Monday, Memorial Day.
Yeah, we have lots of pools in the county opening. I'm sure in all of the surrounding counties, too, pools will be open. So be safe. And we'll start, everybody's at the lake. This will be the first big weekend for everyone boating. So, make sure that you got your lights on your boats and, you follow the traveling rules and make sure you strap your boat down to your trailer and all those things that go with it, that you come off of the lake and you're tired and you had a little too much sun and you might be hungry, but that doesn't mean that you need to make sure you're checking all of your safety precautions.
That's it, because we want you around for a long, long time.
That's right. And have a great time. Have a great weekend.
Get out, enjoy, and it's gonna be look like about a high of 80 Memorial Day, so that's gonna be great time to get out and enjoy the water.
Sure will. I hope you have a good weekend at it, Rick.
Yeah, well, you too, and we look forward to talking to you. Oh, wait a minute. Before we do that, give us the hours out there and a phone number.
Okay. 8 to 4:30, Monday through Friday, 859-734-2229 or 4522. And, Rick, we're going to be doing an open house. I almost forgot about the open house.
Yeah.
June the 9th from 11 to 2. Y'all are coming out. You're going to make us some hamburgers and hot dogs.
That's right.
We're going to have a ribbon cutting at 11 a.m. So come on over and see us, see our new building, our new old building, and celebrate with us. We would love to have you as our guest.
Very good. We look forward to that. We're going to talk again about that next week as we get closer to that again. So, very good.
Yep.
All right, Kathy. All right. Well, thank you for that fine report, and we'll talk to you again next Wednesday.
Okay. Have a great weekend.
You too.
All right. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Kathy Aiken from the Mercer County Healthy Department. And this is Joe from the Newsy Department at 8:32.5.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. The Boyle County Fiscal Court has committed the rest of the county's funds they received from the American Rescue Plan Act funding. While there hasn't been official word that counties and cities would have to return any unused ARPA funding, Boyle County's Fiscal Court agreed to go ahead and allocate those funds just in case. Boyle County received a total of around $5.8 million, with just under $1.2 million of that left. They went ahead and committed that money to multiple projects and needs in the county, from repairing the cabin roof, post office, and jail at the Constitution Square, Center, new vehicles for the Sheriff's Department, a vehicle for the County Judge Executive, and vehicles and trash compactors for the Recycling Center, amongst other projects and needs. A Danville woman has pled guilty to Medicaid fraud. Attorney General Daniel Cameron announced that 36-year-old Danville native Amber Turner entered a guilty plea in court last week. She now faces a 5-year period of pretrial diversion and faces up to a 5-year prison sentence if she doesn't successfully complete the period of diversion. As a part of the plea deal, she'll also have to pay $200,000 in restitution to the Kentucky Medical Assistance Program. The Danville Sister Cities Commission has named their musical ambassadors to represent Danville. Conrad Sheba, Travis Kern, and Shane White were all chosen as musical ambassadors. They'll spend a week in Northern Ireland in October, where they'll play in cities there in Northern Ireland. Then the next month, 5 Northern Ireland musicians will spend a week in Danville playing traditional Irish music. I'm Joe Mathis.
Lawson's Tractor 2, your local Kubota equipment dealer, wants to help you deliver a job done right. That's why they want you to know that the new Kubota inventory is arriving daily. You have work to do. They have the reliability and durability and versatile lineup to help you do it all. Visit Lawson's Tractor 2 today for all your equipment needs. Lawson's Tractor 2, 4 miles south of Danville on Highway 127, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. Lawson's Tractor 2.
Here's Robin at the Mercer County Public Library.
Right here at 109 West Lexington Street. Come and visit us Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Give us a call, 859-734-3680. And if you want to quickly get to a staff member, press 2. You do not have to pay fines. We just need the book back. Copies, we've reduced the price on that. Any size paper you have, whether it's black and white or whether it's color, it's 10 cents per side.
At the Mercer County Public Library.
Here are the obituaries. John Albert Mattingly, age 84, of Harrodsburg, died Friday. He was the husband of Mary Ann Mattingly. Visitation is Tuesday from 4 until 7 at Sims Funeral Services, with the graveside service Wednesday at 10 o'clock at Spring Hill Cemetery Pavilion. Anthony Wayne Tony Sexton, age 75, of Harrodsburg, died Thursday. He was the husband of Cheryl Ann King Sexton and was a veteran of the United States Army serving during the Vietnam War. Visitation is Saturday from 11 at the time of the service at 1 o'clock at Sims Funeral Services. And those today's obituaries on AM 1420 and 99.5 FM WHBN. Now it's time for great quotes in history. Give me liberty or give me death. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. And McDonald's has a new hot and spicy McChicken and strawberry shortcake McFlurry. Now that's my type of quote. The brand new hot and spicy McChicken. Follow that up with a cool relief of the strawberry shortcake McFlurry. Brand new McFlurry flavor with strawberry flavored clusters and crispy buttery shortbread cookies. The new hot and spicy McChicken and the strawberry shortcake McFlurry at McDonald's of Danville and Harrodsburg.
Have you heard the news? Action Properties Services is your fully insured home and business general contracting dream. Action Property Services has over 70 years combined experience in excavating, concrete repair, landscaping, drainage improvements, land clearing, sidewalk repairs, demolition, and so much more. The names you know and trust, Robert, Danny, and James Preston, take pride in the craftsmanship of their work. Get a free estimate and find out more about actionpropertyservices.org, your general contracting specialists.
You may have heard the kids chanting about favorite freebies at Holiday World and Splash and Safari.
Free soft drinks, free parking, free sunscreen.
But there are plenty of favorite first and onlys to shout about too, like soaring on America's only launched wing coaster,
Thunderbird,
the world's longest water coaster.
Mammoth.
In fact, we're the water coaster capital of
the world.
For summer fun worth shouting about, find your family's favorites with tickets at holidayworld.com.
It's racing's biggest day this Sunday, 1,100 miles of racing, live on WHIR. It's the Indy 500 and the Coca-Cola 600 that adds up to 1,100 miles of racing. Coverage starts at noon with Indy 500. Then stay tuned for NASCAR's longest race of the year, live from Charlotte. The 600 coverage starts this Sunday afternoon at 5. Don't miss a lap on your station for racing, WHIR, AM 1230 and FM 103.9, and streamed around the world on hometownlive.net.
This is Goldie Goldsmith McNary, inviting you to join me each week for What's Happening Goldie, a talk show that features interesting people about interesting things. We'll learn how to stay healthy and keep fit, and we'll explore the world of entertainment. So join me for What's Happening Goldie.
What's Happening Goldie every Wednesday at 10:05 a.m. and Saturday at 8:30 a.m. on WHBN 1420 a.m. and 99.5 FM.
At Linux of Danville, we work with more than just trucks. From floor mats for your hybrid vehicle, shelving and lights for your work van, and even a hitch for your SUV. At Linux of Danville, we work with all types of vehicles. No truck, no problem. Call us at 859-209-4033 or stop by at 935 Stanford Road and see how we can help you.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Coel Collision Center in Danville on Lebanon Road. After a wreck, tell the tow truck driver to take your vehicle to the experts. Coel Collision Center.
Sunny today with a high of 81. Mostly clear tonight and a low of 54. Sunny Thursday, high of 73. Mostly clear Thursday night, low of 48. Sunny on Friday with a high of 76. Right now, we have sunny skies, 62 degrees in Harrodsburg at 8:39. By request, this is Cowboy Troy.
Leroy Troy.
Ghost chickens in the sky.
Oh, how about a half of Leroy?
Ghost chickens in the sky?
Here it comes, America.
A chicken farmer took a walk out on his farm one day. He paused by the coop as he went along his way. When all at once a rotten egg hit him in the eye. It was a sight he dreaded. Ghost chickens in the sky. Ghost chickens in the sky. He'd been a chicken farmer since he was 24. Working for the colonel 30 years or more. Killing all them chickens and sending them to fry. And now they want revenge. Ghost chickens in the sky. Ghost chickens in the sky. Oh, Their beaks were black and shiny and their eyes were blazing red. They didn't have no feathers. These chickens all were dead. They picked that farmer up and he died by the claw. They cooked them extra crispy and they ate them with coleslaw. Ghost chickens in the sky.
Oh, boy. By request, that was Ghost Chickens in the Sky, Cowboy Troy. It is 8:42 and a half. Uh-oh. Boy, I'll tell you what, this is a hard act to follow. Ghost Chickens in the Sky and then Rockin' Robin.
I don't know which is the craziest to you.
I don't know. My goodness.
Good morning.
Well, good morning. How are you after that?
Well, I'm pretty good. It's a beautiful day.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
It'll be a beautiful weekend again. Nice long weekend for a lot of people.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Yeah. So except my TV station said possible rain this weekend. So
let's see.
maybe a
20% chance on Sunday.
On Sunday.
But here, you want to be optimistic?
Sure.
80% it's not.
There you
See?
go.
Instead of dwelling on the negative 20%, 80% it's not going to rain.
There you go.
How
Is your
about
glass half full or half empty?
There you go. Yeah, that's it exactly.
Okay.
And our glass is always half full with all the information we get, activities going on at the library.
Yeah, well, good, because tomorrow we have coming up Common Grounds, and that's at, oh my goodness, that's at 10 o'clock. Whoa, Robin, I hope that's at 10 o'clock. I'm sorry about that. I always try to be prepared with all the times, and boy, have we got a bunch this week. So, but anyway, they're going to be discussing, and these are just topics that we're talking about something of local interest or historical or contemporary. They're nothing that are challenging and that kind of thing. But they're going to sort of look at some of the local veterans that we've had through the years, and that I think always brings up stories that we have from people who have been in the military, and things like that. So that's the idea, is to just be able to talk and share things. And a lot of times, discussions of this nature prompt other ideas and maybe ideas for other programs or different types of research we need to do here at the library. So it's just a real blend of a lot of different possibilities. I guess we could say it that way.
Yeah.
But everybody seems to have a good time, and everybody likes to talk over a cup of coffee. And I have to remember, well, I'm not a coffee drinker, so sometimes you might have to ask for a tea bag or something, or a bottle of water.
Yeah.
So, yes, but that's on the 25th tomorrow. And then tomorrow at noon is our Lunch Bunch Book Club. And I need to sometime do a little bit of research and see how long the Lunch Bunch Book Club has been going, because it's quite a few years. They, of course, everybody had to take a break during COVID. But today they're going to be discussing a book entitled The Wright Brothers. And I think we all know the Wright Brothers from the airplane folks. But the book is written by David McCullough, and of course he's a Pulitzer Prize winner. He's a National Book Award winner, and we recognize him for a lot of biographies on quite a few outstanding people, whether it be Truman or some of the other folks that we know in our political world. But it won't be a political discussion necessarily. It will be talking about the book and what the Wright brothers have done. So you can bring your lunch, or we'll have snacks, and you can do lunch later. But it's usually a good and interesting discussion, so keep that in mind. And then we're going to remind our storyteller parents and children that come, taking a little bit of a break from the regular story times. But we're throwing in on June 1st a kickoff for summer reading. Now, it's a little bit different this year because we usually have bouncy castles and all sorts of things. But, we're working on our project for our genealogy center next door. So that's sort of taking up our parking lot and just wanting to sort of make things a little bit safer. Not that it's unsafe, but, we want to keep children especially from the parking lot when there are trucks that are involved.
Right.
So we will have what we call a soft opening. That means that on June the 1st from 4:30 to 6:30, you come to the meeting room. And, of course, you can access the meeting room for this event through the metal doors. There's 2 metal doors on the side of the meeting room. And you just come right in there, and you'll probably be able to easily find those doors because there will be a tropical ice truck outside. So come in and register, get your coupon, and then go get a tropical ice at the truck. So that's something for June the 1st. I almost forgot to mention this. On the 30th at 5:30, we have Tara Duty, who is one of our extension agents here in Mercer County. She's going to be talking about disaster preparedness. Now, that doesn't mean we're expecting any tornado to come through just momentarily. No. That's more like what to do around your home. And that could be anything, from, yes, how do we prepare should we not have electricity for several days? What if something else happens around the house and it's not necessarily weather-related? She's going to give some tips on that. So very, very probably timely in some respects. We never know exactly what we're doing because we're sort of panicking when these situations come up. Yeah. So this might help us to be a little bit more calm and know what to do. Okay. So, let's see. Also, we have on June the 2nd from 5:30 to 7, it's called Teen Game Zone. And that means that there will be several different kinds of games to play. There will be the board games, there will be some video games, and then there will be ping pong. So teens are encouraged to come for that time and enjoy it. And usually they have to arrange that their parents or friends pick them up by 7. But they also have snacks and lots of conversation. So that's good, too. And if you're looking ahead a little bit, on June the 3rd, we have chess at the library at 10 a.m., and that's for all ages, that is. And then also on Tuesday in the afternoon, that same day, we have the movie Dungeons and Dragons. So still lots going on. We are having to juggle sometimes with Friday Family Flick, so be sure and pay attention to those kinds of things, or call us, here at the library, because of some other things that are going on. And we talked about this last week, Rick, and that's the program that we have. It's a 6-week program, and we call it Prime Time. And it's a reading program involving families. We have a reasonable number of families with their children, and that would be like ages up through middle school, to come and have a supper with us, which Bobby Hancock out at Extension prepares. She talks a little bit about nutrition, which is very helpful. Then we have a storyteller and what we call a scholar. So the storyteller tells these stories in just really fascinating manners, and you get really excited about the story. And then the scholar sort of helps us say, okay, let's look at this story. What can we learn for it? What did the author want us to get about life, or how to be more kind to someone, or just different values that we sort of consider very important. But we do have a limit as far as the number of families, so we need people that would like to be part of this to call in and talk with Miss Short, our children's librarian. And it is a 6-week program, so you get supper every night. So one night a week for 6 weeks, you don't have to cook supper at home, clean up the dishes or anything. So it's a fun thing. We really enjoy it and like to share it with lots of folks. So, and I think that about excuse me, if I could talk, that would be better, wouldn't it? About sums it up, though we want folks to give us a call anytime that they have a question about something or want to suggest a program. We'll see what we can do to provide what Mercer County folks like.
Well, we're going to provide you with this. Are you ready?
I am.
Hello, everybody. This is David Hopewell with State Farm Insurance. Welcome to Random Facts with Radio Rick.
Okay, Robin, a cup of live jellyfish provides just 5 calories, 1/3 of the amount in a cup of celery. In case you were looking to expand your palate.
Could I pass on that?
Okay, all right. Molly Ringwald wanted Viggo Mortensen to be in 16 Candles because he actually kissed her during the audition, and she said it made her, quote, weak in the knees. But the part went to Michael Schaffling instead.
Oh, so I guess her knees didn't buckle.
No, not for him. Slavery is now illegal in every single country in the world. Mauritania was the last country to abolish it in 1981. It's not an actual crime everywhere, though.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. There's a federal law that bans living people from being featured on any currency. It was a tradition started to avoid the appearance of a monarchy.
Okay, that makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah. And the opposite of Stockholm syndrome is Lima syndrome. That's when kidnappers wind up sympathizing with their hostages.
Boy, that's a little confusing, isn't it?
Yeah. You got to work on your hostages.
Okay.
Oh, very good. Well,
Very
thank you
interesting.
for the report, and we look forward to talking to you again next Wednesday.
Sounds great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Rockin' Robin from the Mercer Library. Kim King, State Representative, coming up right after these.
We're so excited. Nice weather's here, and we're going to wet our plants. Buddy Beaver here. Mulch to Go now has rock to go. Yes, we've been busy little beavers and expanded to add landscape, rock, sand, topsoil, compost, and more. We have a wide selection to choose from in both bulk and bags. Stop by Mulch to Go for your landscape needs from pine nuggets, pine straw, cedar, cypress, and playground chips, too.
Mulch to Go opens at 9 a.m. Monday through Saturday.
Call 859-715-7575.
They're located in Harrodsburg on the corner of 127 and Beaumont Avenue. Mulch to Go.
Mulch to Go.
If you're looking for a better dental experience, Dr. Jennifer Nichols' goal is always to provide each and every patient with the very best dental care in the most genuine and caring manner possible. Their office is a friendly atmosphere that will immediately put your family at ease. Their professional staff will help you feel welcome and comfortable every time you enter their office as they strive to provide the highest standard of personalized dental care in a gentle and efficient way. For an appointment, visit Dr. Jennifer Nichols. She's on North College Street. Call 734-5111. See how different a dental experience can be with Dr. Jennifer Nichols.
It is 8:54 and a half. You're getting it on WHBN AM and FM, and you're also getting our state representative right now, Kim King. Good morning, Kim.
Good morning, Radio Rick. I'm calling in from the King's Table this morning. How are you today?
I'm doing fine. So I bet the King's Table is adorned with a lot of pieces of paper.
You are exactly right. That's exactly right. Yes, you know me well. You know me well. So I think all of our area school kiddos are out of their last school year now and been promoted to the next grade. So have a wonderful and safe summer, everyone. I thought it was wonderful, all of those neat activities that will be going on at the library.
Yeah.
I didn't pull the exact information to give you that long term again, but while you're there, ask them about that, the renewal of the permit for the what we call the Hallmark lot out there across from Dairy Queen and close to Ace Hardware. While you're there, you might as well go ahead and review those documents as well, since you're going to be there participating in all of those neat activities. Again, I don't have that paperwork right in front of me, but I do believe, if memory serves, you need to have your comments in by June the 2nd, because that Board of Authority will make their decision June the 3rd. I will pull that and try to review that on Friday. Yesterday, it was a wonderful time at our Washington County Fiscal Courthouse, right there on the main intersection in downtown Springfield. The Lincoln Trail Area Development District came in, and they helped us in Washington County acquire an infrared drone that our Judge Executive, Tim Graves, and our Sheriff, Mr. Pinkston, and our Emergency Management Division Director, Joe Carpenter, and Kevin Devine were all there, and some area citizens as well. It was really neat. I think we're becoming more and more familiar with drones all along. But this one was bigger than most that I've seen. So I think I would barely be able to get my arms around it. It might have been 3 foot across, so I probably couldn't have gotten my arms around it. But here are just a few of the attributes about that. It was using up the final bit of federal COVID dollars that came down. Our fiscal court there was working again with the Lincoln Trail Area Development District. There was a small pot of money that needed to be allocated, or it would go back to Washington, D.C. So the local folks decided to invest it in this drone. So there are 8 area counties down there that have these. So we can either use it in isolation if we have a small issue in Washington County, or they can go together. The potential to have all 8 of them up in the air if there is a natural disaster or some regional issue that they need to get an aerial view from. So we had a demonstration So there was a monitor there set up, and he was able to get it up into the air. It has the potential of being 9 miles away from the remote control. But Mr. Devine kept saying, we are never going to have it out of our sight. We are, going to keep close tabs on this. But it can, once they locate either a good person lost or a bad person on the run, is the way I kept referring to it yesterday, they can drop a pin on that person and see it move around in the woods, lost on a riverbank. There are a lot of applications, and then they can either, again, help get that good person to safety or track down a bad guy they're trying to pursue. It will update just as we do our phones, so periodically they will get a notification that they need to plug it up and go through the procedures to update the software in the drone, just like we do our phones. So it was incredible to watch it. They pulled it up and got it close to one of the water towers in downtown Springfield, zoomed in, and were able to see literally the paint stripes on the side, so they can look for water leaks, and I think it's going to be a tremendous asset. So we appreciate the hardworking federal taxpayers for making that possible. From there, I went into Frankfort and spent that entire time on local issues that we are tackling here in Mercer County. Radio Rick, I pulled some information about our 2022 foster care system. I can save that for Friday. We are right at your news. That's totally up to you.
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay, perfect. Well, Lord willing, I'll call you Friday at 8:50.
Sounds like a plan.
Have a good day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. State Representative Kim King, WHBN Harrodsburg. It is 9 o'clock.
NBC News Radio, I'm Michael Kastner. Republican Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is expected to officially jump into the 2024 race for the White House later today.
We must reject the culture of losing that has infected our party in recent years. The time for excuses is over.
The 44-year-old two-time governor, known for his conservative policies, will reportedly announce his presidential bid during an online conversation with Twitter CEO Elon Musk, who noted that it doesn't amount to an endorsement. The South Carolina Senate has passed a bill banning women in the state from getting abortions after 6 weeks of pregnancy. The legislation passed on Tuesday will head to the desk of Governor Henry McMaster, who has said he will sign it. However, the ban is likely to be challenged in court by abortion rights activists, and a bill that would have required all Texas public schools to display the 10 Commandments prominently in every classroom has failed. Tuesday was the last day to approve bills before the legislative session ends Monday. And time expired before the State House could vote on the 10 Commandments bill. The TSA says it's ready for the summer travel season, which kicks off this Memorial Day weekend. Tom Costello with more.
If you're traveling this week or over Memorial Day, Thursday, Friday, and Tuesday will be the busiest. If you're traveling over the summer, book now. Domestic fares are already starting to peak out here for all airlines.
The TSA says it's expecting to screen roughly 10 million travelers this weekend, with the rush starting Friday. The agency hopes some recently made changes will lead to a smoother check-in process, but still warns travelers to get to the airport at least 2 hours before their flights. One of the changes includes allowing children who are 17 and younger to go through security checkpoints with parents enrolled in TSA PreCheck. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
I'm Trooper Josh Satterley with Kentucky State Police.
And I'm Trooper Kendon Young of the Kentucky State Police. When working traffic across Kentucky, responding to crashes involving deaths or injuries is the toughest part of our job.
When you drive, there is so much out of your control.
But what you do have control over is wearing a seatbelt.
Less than 2 seconds. That's all the time it takes to buckle up.
Why do we enforce seatbelt laws? It's not about writing tickets. It's about saving lives.
Please, always buckle up.
A message from the Kentucky Office of Highway Safety.
This is Kentucky, where the only thing ordinary is the unexpected.
I got everything you need.
Horse country, legendary distilleries, rivers to paddle, lakes to splash and relax, big city vibes and small town charms. This is Kentucky. Come see for yourself. Plan your road trip at KentuckyTourism.com.
I got everything you need.
Writers continue getting support as they strike around the country, including New York City. Natalie Migliori reports.
Contract.
Hundreds of people gathered outside NBC studios in Manhattan with actor Busy Phillips showing her support.
I know too many writers right now who cannot pay their rent or buy groceries.
Comedian and politician Al Franken was there, along with Actors Equity Association President Kate Schindel.
Contract negotiations are so important, especially when it comes to residuals.
This one is AI. This one is job security and continuous employment.
The Writers Guild of America says studios want to negotiate on their terms and have not come back to the table.
Bud Light is offering rebates ahead of Memorial Day that in some cases amounts to free beers. Anheuser-Busch attempts to recover sales lost from the Dylan Mulvaney controversy. Aaron Real reports.
Now through May 31st, Bud Light is offering a summer rebate for Memorial Day weekend. Customers who purchase a 15-pack or larger of Bud Light will receive a $15 rebate. For reference, a 15-pack of Bud Light is listed for $12.99 on Target's website. The rebate offer comes as Bud Light sales have worsened for 6 consecutive weeks since April 1st, when trans influencer Dylan Mulvaney shared an Instagram post of a custom Bud Light can that Anheuser-Busch brand sent her to celebrate 365 days of girlhood. The aftermath of that partnership is now affecting other brands in Anheuser-Busch's portfolio. Sales of Bud Light were down 25% for the week ending May 13th compared to a year ago. This is all according to Nielsen IQ research.
The days of Netflix subscribers sharing their passwords are coming to an end. Michael Schneider with Variety says there is no escaping the crackdown.
Pretty soon, if you are using someone else's password and you don't live in their household, then at some point your device is just no longer going to work.
Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. The Boyle County Fiscal Court has committed the rest of the county's funds they received from the American Rescue Plan Act funding. While there hasn't been official word that counties and cities would have to return any unused ARPA funding, Boyle County's Fiscal Court agreed to go ahead and allocate those funds just in case. Boyle County received a total of around $5.8 million, with just under $1.2 million of that left. They went ahead and committed that money to multiple projects and needs in the county, from repairing the cabin roof, post office, and jail at the Constitution Square, new vehicles for the Sheriff's Department, a vehicle for the County Judge Executive, and vehicles and trash compactors for the Recycling Center, amongst other projects and needs. A Danville woman has pled guilty to Medicaid fraud. Attorney General Daniel Cameron announced that 36-year-old Danville native Amber Turner entered a guilty plea in court last week. She now faces a 5-year period of pretrial diversion and faces up to a 5-year prison sentence if she doesn't successfully complete the period of diversion. As a part of the plea deal, she'll also have to pay $200,000 in restitution to the Kentucky Medical Assistance Program. The Danville Sister Cities Commission has named their musical ambassadors to represent Danville. Conrad Sheba, Travis Kern, and Shane White were all chosen as musical ambassadors. They'll spend a week in Northern Ireland in October, where they'll play in cities there in Northern Ireland. Then the next month, 5 Northern Ireland musicians will spend a week in Danville playing traditional Irish music. I'm Joe Mathis.
Ready to hit refresh? Let Cartown Kia jumpstart your season of savings with great deals on an incredible selection of new Kias.
Refresh in the new 2023 Kia Forte, lease for just $299 down and $299 a month.
Unmatched design, comfort, and savings all in one at Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
2023 Kia Forte, $299 down, $299 a month, $2,552 due at signing, 36-month lease, 10,000 miles per year, plus tax, title, license, doc, and acquisition fees with approved credit. No security deposit required. All incentives to dealer price may not include dealer ad option. See dealer for details. Offer expires May 31st.
Harrodsburg Tire and Automotive is a full-service auto center providing a wide range of tire and auto care services. They provide customers with tires of all brands and sizes. Harrodsburg Tire and Automotive can accommodate vehicles from small cars to dually trucks. They offer a lot of auto maintenance services, including brakes, front-end work, alignments, engine repairs, computer diagnostics, tune-ups, oil changes, and so much more. North College Street next to Napa. Give them a call, 734-4563, 734-4563 for Harrodsburg Tire.
It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrodsburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Starbucks, it's the coffee for connoisseurs and the comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks in Harrodsburg.
Everyone wants to save money. This Memorial Day, you can. The Discount House 2.0 Furniture and More is having a closeout sale on Memorial Day, featuring Jameson queen size mattresses, regularly $8.99, closeout sale $4.99. Jameson full size mattresses, regularly $5.99, closeout sale $3.49. Ashley Specials 3-piece dinette set, gray, $370. 8-piece living room package, $12.99. 5-piece bedroom package, $15.99.95, includes queen set bedding. Closeout specials, queen headboard and frame, regularly $3.99, closeout price $249.99. Memorial Day only, Candleberry candles, all are 20% off. And shop and take home with you because they sell off the floor. So come, browse around at Discount House 2.0 Furniture and More from noon to 5 on Memorial Day and save a lot of money. Located in Danville on Houstonville Road. Discount House 2.0 Furniture and More offers you the style and quality you deserve, always at the lowest price. The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Horn Home Supply, a trusted name for quality service and a fair price for over 40 years. See Matt Horn at Horn Home Supply in Harrodsburg, South College Street.
Sunny today with a high of 81. Mostly clear tonight and a low of 54. Sunny tomorrow, high of 73. Mostly clear tomorrow night and a low of 48. Sunny on Friday, high of 76. Mostly sunny on Saturday, high of 75. Scattered showers and thunderstorms after 2 on Sunday, mostly sunny, high of 75. Monday, Memorial Day, mostly sunny, high of 80. Scattered showers and thunderstorms on Tuesday, sunny, high of 85. Right now under sunny skies, we have 65 degrees in Harrodsburg at 9:09 and a half. Good Wednesday hump day to you. It's the 24th day of May. Radio Rick, glad to have you along on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations, and song requests can be done at 859-734-4321, 734-4321. That number works if you want to register somebody for the DQ ice cream cake. We're giving another one away Friday morning for those having a birthday between the 20th and 26th. All I need is a name and phone number for like Zoe Selby, Lachlan Lewis, Betty Cummins, and Bill Stewart. Birthdays for today: Jordan Wiltshire, Brian Williams, Michael Thornton, Aaron Kaiser, and Zoe Selby.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday from Martina McBride. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Martina, for stopping by to sing happy birthday to our birthday-ers. Now, my guest is Susan Rogers from Chloe's Petals for Hope. And Susan, would you like me to tell you what today is?
Yes.
Come forward a little bit.
What is today?
Today is Brothers' Day.
Okay.
Asparagus Day. You like asparagus?
I do like asparagus.
Really? Okay. National Escargot Day.
No.
Okay. And Aviation Maintenance Technician Day.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, celebrate those accordingly. Now, here's your life hack, Susan. Want to increase the chances of someone returning your lost wallet? Put a baby picture inside it. A recent study showed that people are more likely to return a lost wallet if they find a baby picture in it. Pro tip, the picture could be of anyone's baby. Doesn't have to be yours.
That's interesting.
Sympathy.
Right.
And your positive thought says success is often achieved by those who don't know that failure is inevitable. So, there we go. Susan, welcome back again. We're glad to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Well, and it's appropriate. It is Mental Health Month in May. There is so much talk all morning long. You and I are talking off mic that NBC has talked about the social media pressure. It's leaving on our teenagers. It's giving them bad ideas. It's giving them depression. And mental illness is just, I don't know, it just seems to be, I don't know if I want to say more common, but it's sure more recognizable now in our society.
Well, I think that's due to social media and news outlets and just things going on in the world that it's hard to avoid that topic now.
Yeah. And because it is so more accessible. You and I were talking before, too, that we didn't really hear a lot about it. It was more like of a taboo type thing. A sanitarium, everybody kind of whispered that, oh, they're going away for a visit for a little while or something. But this can attack a lot of us before we even know it, because sometimes we just feel like we're being closed in on all sides. It can be from jobs, the stress of jobs. It can be from rising bills, the food costs, the fuel costs. There's so many factors that I think, and when we think about mental illness, to me, my first thought is more of adults, but there's a lot of teenagers, a lot of kids, young kids that are going through this that we, and I guess it goes back, Susan, sometimes that maybe we need to talk and sit down and do things more as a family and ask the kids, how are things? Are you okay? I want to know how you're feeling and what you feel about stuff. We need to kind of get back to the family core again.
I think you're right. I think it's, we're so busy in today's world that everybody's running around and you're not having dinner together and you're not talking as much. Sure, you have your phones and you can text and you can call
each other
and see how they're doing or where they are, but you're not really having those conversations. And I think you were talking about mental illness. I think, there's a shift going on that we're not really calling it mental illness anymore, which I'm a fan of. It's more mental health.
Mental health,
because then that seems to be something people can talk about their health.
Yeah.
Instead of their illnesses and those taboo subjects. So I do think maybe that's why that it's getting more, becoming more prevalent these days that you hear those things because people are talking about their mental health instead of a mental illness. So that's kind of taken some of that taboo off. Because even people that don't necessarily have the illness, but they have today's pressures, that, it weighs them down and starts that depression and the anxiety. I teach school and the anxiety in these kids it's just the difference in a few years ago as to now, even first, second graders, the pressure put on these kids today it just breaks my heart.
Yeah. And we've gotten away from, and I've talked to high school coaches, football coaches, and they say, and one in particular used to coach around here. He said, Rick, the problem I'm seeing, and he said, you and I, when we were kids, we would go out and play. We would pick up baseball games, pick up basketball games, pick up football games. But he said, these kids nowadays aren't. The only games they're playing are with their fingers. And they're on the computers. They're playing video games. They're not going out. They're not getting out and enjoying others' company and getting the energies out and that living more of a normal life. To me, sitting on computers and playing games and different things like it is, especially for the kids, that's not, I don't think, a healthy situation. Again, it's even harder to coach. And like you say, teaching. I can't even visualize the pressures that kids, because when I was a kid, we really didn't have any worries. You didn't worry about bills. You didn't worry about, you just went out and played and you look forward to the school day being over and going out and playing for the weekend. And then you look forward to the summer but the pressures, the things our kids are exposed to nowadays. I mean, the drug culture is scary. How easily available. Almost in every street corner you could turn around, there's somebody out there trying to inflict these horrible things on our kids.
Yes. And I think, too, parents are scared to let their kids go out of the house because you've got abduction. There's just so many things in the world that have changed us to where the kids don't go out and do those things, because it's not safe out there anymore.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that's what they need. They need to get out of that because also whenever they're playing online, if they're playing against people they don't even know, you hear so many things about the people online trying to lure them here or there.
Yeah, yeah.
There's just so many things against our kids. That's what, when I talk to kids or teenagers, usually, I will say, I'm really glad that I'm old because I could not imagine growing up today. Just the pressures. And, whenever I was growing up, you said money.
Yeah.
Like, I did have to get a job when I was a teenager.
Right.
But I didn't have to worry about my mom and dad's bills.
No.
They said, we don't have money for that. That was it. You didn't
you
keep
didn't
on.
question or,
Your other families were like that, too. And today, you just feel like you've got to have it all right now.
Yeah.
Because everybody else has it. So we need it right now. And I think that that's what social media has taught our kids. You go out there, and I also tell them when I speak that what you see on there, people are putting their best out there, not their true lives.
Yeah.
Normally. And so you're seeing the very best, all the best things they have, their best moments. You don't know what it's like for them behind that picture, especially, the influencers and stuff. I think I've read a book recently by an influencer, and it was, she started because she wanted that fame. She wanted that. And then once she got there, she realized what that entails, the pressure of keeping it up and people knowing her and no privacy. I just think our kids, it's all right there for them. It's so immediate. And that's what they want too, is immediate gratification.
Right.
It's got to be right now. You don't work for it. And that's what I've always told my kids. Yes, we have a house that we live in and cars that we drive, but we've worked all these years to get those things. There's lots of things that I would like, but I know that's, you've got to work for those things.
Right.
And these young adults just seem to think that as soon as they get out of college, they're supposed to have the house, the car, the vacations, all of those things, because that's what they see. And the teenagers, and social media and school and social media, whenever I was young, if people wanted to say mean things to you, they had to write you a note and pass it in the hallway.
Right.
Now it's there 24/7. You can get it in the middle of the night. You can get it as soon as you get home from school, and you're up in your room working on your phone, and your parents have no idea that that's going on.
No.
Back in the day, you would have that situation at school and all these other people would know because you got that letter in front of everybody else, or you had that confrontation so people could work that out. Today, we keep so much to ourselves because we don't want anybody to think that anything's going on in our lives or that anything's bad with us. I just feel so bad for those kids, and because we've had cases in our schools where people have been sent threats from fake accounts and all this stuff.
Right.
You never know what's going on because it's all hidden on a phone until it's too late, and then you go through their phone and see it. Whenever my girls were younger, I would make them put their phones on the counter at 10 o'clock at night, and I would kind of do a little look through. Did it keep them from having all the pressures of the world? No, but I did kind of see into their world a little bit and see things, I felt like I was paying the bill, so I'm going to be able to see. I just think it's so hard with all these apps and websites and things that I have no clue about. So even today, it's harder to do that, to look at their phones, because it's not just text or Facebook. It's all these other hidden things.
And peer pressure is really bad because Mary just got this new car. Billy just got this or that. And then it's the pressure. Oh, look at the new clothes I just got. And then they put the pressure on the kids that may not be able to afford what other families can do. And then they almost make them feel bad or ashamed that you don't have what I do. And that's a serious situation too.
Yes. I've always said, not that the issue of uniforms have come up in public schools several times. And I know people want to, show who they are and their personality. But I really do think, if you had that mainstreamed, it would take down some of that, because it is like that. Kids go to school, they see other people have things, they want things, and it causes them to do maybe things they wouldn't do otherwise to get those things, or to make their parents feel bad about them not having those things.
Yep.
And, we have so many single parents now. I just look at them and I think, how do you do that for your kids? I can't imagine being in that situation and having their kids wanting all these things, whenever I know as a two-parent home that we both have jobs, it's still hard to do all those things.
In the single-parent home, the problem is time. I don't think they know exactly where their kids are at, what they're doing. And now that school's out, I was talking yesterday with somebody about this. I think it was Senator Bledsoe, how the kids have too much time on their hands. And when they do, and they're not structured, that's when things start to happen and trouble starts brewing.
Yes, because they go out and they do, whatever. And but I don't want to fault the parents for that, because they're working 2 and 3 jobs to try to keep a roof and food, give their kids the things that they want and play these sports and do all the things. I think it's just a double-edged sword.
What do you do?
You try to keep up with
Can't
society.
afford to,
And then you don't have that time with your kids because you're trying to give them the things that maybe you didn't have or that all their friends have, and you want them involved in things because, you think those are memories from childhood and you want them to have that too.
Sure. Speaking of memories, we got to have a few memories here of our local businesses. We need to pay some bills. So can you hang around?
I sure can.
Good. My guest is Susan Rogers of Chloe's Petals for Hope. You're getting it on WHBN AM and FM 923.
It's a happy day, Kayla's Diner. Her retro-style diner will take you back in time to a rockin' tasteful burger, cheesesteak, chili dogs, and fries. Be delighted with decorated ice cream or a banana split. Or how about a salad or your favorite fried foods like cheesesteaks, fried mushrooms, banana peppers, or onion rings. Kayla's Diner's classic foods will make your belly sing. Located in Harrodsburg on Cornersville Street down by the tracks, Kayla's Diner's where it's at.
It's a happy day. It's a great day to have a great day. Fast food is good food.
It's new car confidence with used car pricing. Right now, shop and save on an incredible selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at Cartown Kia.
Take home a 2017 Buick Enclave or a 2011 Toyota Corolla. Your choice, just $88 down and $199 per month.
Shop and save with confidence at Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
Example, 2017 Buick Enclave and 2011 Toyota Corolla. Only select in-stock mix and models with approved credit. 88 down payment, $199 per month, plus tax, title, license, and dock fees. Subject to prior sale. Price may not include dealer-added options. See dealer for details.
This is Caraway at Mattresses and More on Houstonville Road in Danville. If you are looking for new furniture or bedding, stop by and check us out. New items arriving weekly, and we sell off the floor. Buy it today and take it home today. We offer layaway and 12 months same-as cash with approved credit.
Thank you, Caraway. Again, buy it today, take it home today. Living room suits, bedroom suits, dinette sets, recliners, and more. From Mattresses and More, Southland Plaza next to Ace Hardware.
What does it mean to believe in something, to truly support and get behind it, to be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Located in Harrodsburg at the corner of College and Childs. I want a steak and shake burger and fry. Say what? A steak and shake burger and fry. Say where? Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Say who? Me, you, and any who that's looking for a great shake burger and fry. Open to the public. I'll sizzle you there. Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg behind Campbellsville University. You're welcome. I'm welcome. We're welcome. That's Steak and Shake. A burger and a shake makes life so great at Steak and Shake in Harrodsburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower.
If you're feeling hopeless, alone, and broken, maybe empty inside, Chloe's Petals for Hope.
Chloe's Petals for Hope sponsors a self-group. Support, encourage, listen, and fellowship for ages 19 to 30 at Campbellsville University Harrodsburg campus behind Steak and Shake the second Monday of every month from 6 until 7 p.m. Follow us on Facebook and look at our website, Chloe's Petals for Hope, for more information. For help, call the crisis hotline 988.
And my guest is Susan Rogers. And Susan, if somebody has lived under a rock or something and doesn't know who, what, where, why, how Chloe's Petals for Hope is all about, can you give us a quick overview of what it's all about?
Yes, we started Chloe's Petals for Hope in October of 2020 after our daughter Chloe died by suicide on June 16th of 2020. Chloe was 23 years old. She had just graduated from college. She had a job lined up. You know, she was one of those girls that she's beautiful, and she was one of those people you looked at and thought they had it all. And she smiled all the time and laughed. Her laugh is what, most people say they miss so much about her. So anyway, we just decided there's not a lot of suicide prevention in our area. So somehow, by God's grace, Chloe's Petals for Hope has come about, and we go out to community events and pass out information. We speak to teenagers at groups, whenever we're invited. We also do the QPR training, which is a suicide prevention training, just to let people know what they need to do or the signs to look for or things to say if they see those signs. So we're just trying to get the word out there and make people realize that all of these resources are available in our community, and not even in our community. There's so many we were talking about social media, which, I'm not a fan of in one way, but in another way, it's great.
Yeah.
There are so many great apps out there for kids that they can put on their phones, and they can talk to people that they don't know, because sometimes it is easier to talk to people they don't know instead of their parents or their close friends. So Chloe's Petals for Hope is we just go out into the community in Harrodsburg and surrounding areas, wherever we're invited, wherever we're asked. We go out and try to spread that information and give people tips and basically hope that, life doesn't have to be like that.
Yeah.
If Chloe would have just, thought about taking a minute, and this is what I tell teenagers when I talk to them all the time. If you're having a really bad day and you just need to take a minute, take a nap, because that when we sleep, that it wipes our brains clear of all of that stuff. And so when we wake up in the morning or we wake up from that nap, it gives us a new perspective. And I know people think that that's silly, but it's true. It just wipes our brains clear, and we have a new, fresh perspective.
Wow, that's great. And I admire you for what you are doing. This is not easy. You have had to live this. And I know the thing that you are looking, if you can just stop one more of a tragedy like this from happening. We were talking during the break, talking about a 14-year-old.
Yes. It's just, and that's more and more common, like 13, 14-year-olds. They go to, again, it's social media and peer pressure and bullying at our schools. If I can say one thing to people, just be kind, because you have no idea. And I know that sounds so cliche, but do we really have to be mean? Yeah. No, there is no need to be mean. Life is hard for all of us. Yeah. Just be kind. Yeah. And even if you're not feeling kind, you can just give a little grumpy hi or a smile. And does that mean that we're going to be in a good mood? And no, it's not. But why do we want to make other people feel bad when we know what life is like?
Words can really hurt.
Yes, and they stick with you.
Yeah, and words are hard to forget.
Yes.
And we just, like you said, we just have, are there any signs, some things that we need to look at with our kids, if, changes in moods, personality, any kind of habits?
Yes. If you notice them, their sleep patterns different, eating, quiet, withdrawn. They say, and I didn't know this until after Chloe, that one of the biggest signs is when your child seems depressed or anxious, but then they get a burst of happiness. A lot of times that's a sign, because they've already got this plan in their head, and they know that they're going to be out of their hurt and their turmoil, which is the beginning of everyone else's. So if you notice those things, just ask. And this is the most important thing, Rick, that I've learned from trainings and everything that I've been to since. It's a hard question to ask, but you have to flat out ask that person, are they going to hurt themselves? Are they thinking about it? It's a hard conversation to have, but you may save somebody's life.
Yep. And again, there's so much out there that we may not know our kids are wrapped up in, and the drugs and alcohol and all that stuff is too accessible. And once it gets started, it's a hard habit to break.
Yes.
It's a bad cycle to get into. And again, just look for signs. The best thing we can do is talk.
Yes.
Conversations with the kids. Keep that line of communication open.
Yes, and not texting. Yeah.
You text from one part of the house to another. I mean, come on. Old-fashioned talking to somebody. Don't text.
Because, even if you're talking on a telephone, they can hear your voice and how you mean things. Because sometimes text comes across totally different than you meant it.
That's it. Yeah, text can come across mean, and it doesn't mean to be. You don't know how to read them.
Right.
That's where the voice. Right. Use a voice and talk. Human communication. Yes. Human connections.
Yes, and that's what all our kids need. And if you have kids that are lone, because some of us just are loners, and that's okay too. Yeah. Just check if that's their normal way. that's fine. But if that's not normal and they're going off and you see them becoming more involved with them, not involved with themselves, that's not a good word, but, if you notice they're spending more time alone.
Yeah. And
check on that.
They used to be a social butterfly,
yes,
possibly, and then all of a sudden
right.
change. If there's someone in your family or in a friend's family that they might need some help or somebody to talk to, who can they call? Who can they reach out to? Are you a good starting point? Where can they call for some help and someone to listen?
Always, if it's a crisis situation, please call 988 or 911. If if they're in the act of hurting themselves, please call emergency services. If you're just looking for resources, please call me. The number for Chloe's Petals is 859-608-1728. You can text that. You can call me. There's also our email address, chloespedalsforhope@gmail.com. We also have a website, chloespedalsforhope.org. Please reach out. We will help you find those resources. If you're a parent who has lost your child, I understand that. If you want to reach out, please reach out to me. Yeah. We do a survivor of suicide group also in Boyle County at the library the first Thursday of the month. Please reach out if you need anything, and please don't feel like it's silly or it's a silly question.
Don't be embarrassed.
Please do not be.
Don't be ashamed.
Right. I've been here. I put myself out there for this because we want to help others. We want to help other families. So please reach out, and I will help you in any way that we can.
We appreciate you so much. Susan Rogers, thank you so much, and we'll be in touch soon again.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. It is coming up on 9:35. Now this.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Big Deals Online Store. Shop and save on gift certificates to local businesses at big discounts. Save 20 to 30 to 50% every day at hometownlive.net.
It's going to be sunny today with a high of 81. Mostly clear tonight and low of 54. Sunny on Thursday, high of 73. Thursday night, mostly clear, low of 48. Sunny on Friday, high of 76. Right now, let's get a weather updated because this temperature just keeps sliding up. We've got sunny skies and 67 degrees at 9:35 and a half on WHBN AM and FM.
The WHBN Swap Shop, a free service for our listeners to buy, sell, trade, give away items, announce yard sales, and post lost and found. The Swap Shop is brought to you by
County Equipment of Lawrenceburg, CountyEquipment.com, and by the new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet, North College Street, near Timmy's 5 Point. They'll floor you with savings.
Here's how the Swap Shop works. Call your items to 859-734-4321. Email us, radio@hometownlive.net, or drop us a line in the mail to 2063 Shakertown Road, Danville, Kentucky 40422. The Swap Shop is heard most weekday mornings after the 9:30 news and weekday afternoons after the 3 o'clock news on WHBN 99.5 FM and AM 1420, and online at hometownlive.net.
All right, kids, get your pens, pencils, crayons, chalk, lipsticks, highlighters, whatever you need to write with. These bargains will astound you on the Swap Shop. He'll do mowing for you. 859-612-9410, 612-9410. He has for sale 2 farm tractors, heavy-duty log splitter, and a trailer. 859-325-1200, 325-1200. 2 Sainan goats, bottle bed babies, boys. They've started them on the bottle. $20 each, their best offer. 704-577-9967. 704-577-9967. For sale 3 dog beds with covers. They're clean. Fits up to 35-pound dogs. Prices vary. They have 2 hobnail table lamps. Excellent condition. $10 each. Some miscellaneous items for sale as well at 859-734-5769. 734-5769. Someone's wanted to buy a good clothes dryer, any brand. 859-325-1200. 325-1200. He has a full-blooded Great Pyrenees, 10 weeks old, had all its shots, wants to give it away. 859-621-6530, 621-6530. She'll give away tomato cages made out of fence wire. 859-247-0824, 247-0824. He's got a Whirlpool washer and dryer set for sale, $200. 859-444-0221, 444-0221. For sale at 98 Dodge Durango, 1750 V8 engine, four-wheel drive. They got some kind of toys free. 859-329-9247, 329-9247. They need some lawn work done and firewood cut. 859-854-6650, 854-6650. They're needing a helper to help cut lawns. 859-613-9161, 613-9161. He wants to buy a large anvil and arrowhead collections. 859-624-1819, 624-1819. They have for sale 7-foot box scaper, like new, heavy duty. 859-613-1942, 613-1942. Somebody wants to give away to a good home a full-size box spring and mattress. 859-806-4977, 806-4977. Back with more right after this.
I'm tired of working on my old worn-out farm equipment.
Hey, have you been over to County Equipment yet?
No, where's that at?
They're the guys over at Exit 48 off the Bluegrass Parkway.
Well, I can't afford to buy new equipment.
They got the biggest selection of used equipment I've seen anywhere.
Stop by County Equipment and check out their large selection of no-till seed drill, hay equipment, manure spreaders, and three-point attachment. Give them a call at 502-839-7373. CountyEquipment.com.
Now open, it's the new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet in Harrodsburg on North College, featuring wall-to-wall savings on carpet, hardwood, vinyl, tile, and stone. The pros at Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet will take the time to show you how to care for and how to maintain your new flooring that'll make it last for years to come. Discover all the benefits you'll receive by shopping at the new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet, open Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 5, Saturday, 10 to 2. The new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet, 540 North College Street, next to Timmy's 5 Point. They'll floor you with savings. All right, kids, we're back with part 2 of the Swap Shop. For sale, queen-size bed, box spring, and mattress. Includes 6 sets of sheets and quilted spread. All are in excellent condition. $325. Call 859-734-5769. Call 859-734-5769, 734-5769. They want to give away to a good home a full-size bed frame. 859-806-4977, 806-4977. For sale, a pet cage, a truck bed cover, primitive table, and microwave. 859-734-7303, 734-7303. For sale, rolled hay, 859-612-7894, 612-7894. Someone needs an antique clock repaired. They have clothes for sale, all sizes. They want to buy a computer that works. 606-669-5743, 606-669-5743. Electric hospital bed for sale, $200. Oak bedroom set, $400. 606-669-8357, 606-669-8357. They have Country Fresh eggs for sale, $2 a dozen. They have a 1991 GMC Jimmy for parts, four-wheel drive, good transmission, $175. We'll get it. 502-604-3248, 502-604-3248. Lady needs work on a lift chair. She really needs it fixed to get around it. So if you're mechanically inclined, please call her, 859-605-6178, 605-6178. For sale, a farm rake, wagon, and plow, pull-behind tractor, that kind of equipment, 859-366-5690, 366-5690. They want to rent at least a two-bedroom house in Mercer, Boyle County. 916-300-3694, 916-300-3694. Have for sale Massey Ferguson Square Baler hay wagon. They have a John Deere wagon, 859-613-2231, 613-2231. Strawberries at a hay rack for sale, 859-612-7032, 612-7032. Zero-turn mower, 2 years old, bad boy. Then we'll have a price on it, 859-613-9161, 613-9161. That will do it for this edition of the Swap Shop. It can be heard most weekday mornings after the 9:30 news and every weekday afternoon after 3 o'clock news right here on 99.5 FM WHBN.
The WHBN Swap Shop, a free service for our listeners to buy, sell, trade, give away items, announce yard sales, and post lost and found. The Swap Shop is brought to you by
County Equipment of Lawrenceburg, CountyEquipment.com, and by the new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet, North College Street near Timmy's 5 Point. They'll floor you with savings.
Here's how the Swap Shop works. Call your items to 859-734-4321. Email us, radio@hometownlive.net, or drop us a line in the mail to 2063 Shakertown Road, Danville, Kentucky 40422. The Swap Shop is heard most weekday mornings after the 9:30 news and weekday afternoons after the 3 o'clock news on WHBN 99.5 FM and AM 1420, and online at hometownlive.net.
This is Parable's own Alyssa Ray. I got my start on American Idol. You can get your start weekday mornings 6 till 10 with Radio Rick on 99.5 WHBN The Rooster.
We're going to go for it today.
Who's going to do my banking? Who's going to write my blogs? Who's going to do the cooking on Taco Wednesdays?
Hump Day.
Wednesday. Hump Day. Trash Day.
All right.
Wednesday.
This is Back to Work Wednesday.
Wednesday.
On Wednesdays only.
Woo! Wednesday.
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 Hump Day.
Wednesday.
In a little cabaret in a South Texas border town sat a boy and his guitar, and the people came from all around and all the girls from there to Austin were slipping away from home and putting jewelry in hawk to take a trip to go and listen to the little dark-haired boy who played the Tennessee flat top box and he would play. Well, he couldn't ride or wrangle, and he never cared to make a dime, but give him his guitar, and he'd be happy all the time. And all the girls from 9 to 90 were snapping fingers, tapping toes, and begging him don't stop, and hypnotized and fascinated by the little dark-haired boy who played the Tennessee flat top box and he would play. Then one day he was gone, and no one ever saw him round. He vanished like a breeze. They forgot him in the little town, but all the girls still dreamed about him and hung around the cabaret until the doors were locked. And then one day on the hit parade was a little dark-haired boy who played the Tennessee flat top box and he would play.
saw some kid on Newberry Road. He pulled a pistol from his bag and tossed it in the river below. Thanks for the help down here on earth. 1,000 prayers, 1,000,000 words, but one voice was heard. One voice was heard. One voice was
Billy Gilman. It's called One Voice. As we celebrate his voice, he is 35 years old today. And before that, we heard from the 68-year-old Roseanne Cash, and that one was called Tennessee Flat Top Box. 9:51 and a half is your time. You're getting it on WHBN AM and FM.
Harrodsburg, Mercer County has a lot to offer. Want a great burger? It's here. Want a crafted farm-to-table meal? It's here, too. Want to indulge on Southern hospitality? Enjoy yellow leg fried chicken and a 2-year-old ham, and top it off with hand-dip ice cream. It's all here. Harrodsburg, Mercer County. Tell your friends and family. Southern hospitality continues with a stay in a historic inn, a bed and breakfast, or a traditional hotel motel. Remember, your adventure in hospitality starts here in Harrodsburg, Mercer County. This message brought to you by the Harrodsburg, Mercer County Tourist Commission. For more info, go online to harrodsburgky.com.
Farmers National Bank invites you to flash your school spirit by offering you debit cards created especially for your school, including Boyle County High School, Bergen Independent School, Center College, Danville High School, Danville Christian Academy, Garrett County High School, Kentucky School for the Deaf, Lincoln County High School, and Mercer County High School. Flash your school spirit with Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank. Certain restrictions may apply. See your Farmers National Bank representative for complete details. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Everyone wants to save money. This Memorial Day, you can. The Discount House 2.0 Furniture and More is having a closeout sale on Memorial Day, featuring Jameson queen size mattresses, regularly $8.99, closeout sale $4.99. Jameson full size mattresses, regularly $5.99, closeout sale $3.49. Ashley Specials 3-piece dinette set, gray, $370. 8-piece living room package, $12.99. 5-piece bedroom package, $15.99.95, includes queen set bedding. Closeout specials, queen headboard and frame, regularly $3.99, closeout price $249.99. Memorial Day only, Candleberry candles, all are 20% off. And shop and take home with you because they sell off the floor. So come, browse around at Discount House 2.0 Furniture and More from noon to 5 on Memorial Day and save a lot of money. Located in Danville on Houstonville Road. Discount House 2.0 Furniture and More offers you the style and quality you deserve, always at the lowest price.
If you're feeling hopeless, alone, and broken, maybe empty inside, Chloe's Petals for Hope.
Chloe's Petals for Hope sponsors a survivor of suicide support group for adults the first Thursday of every month at the Boyle County Library Community Room from 6 to 7 p.m. Follow us on Facebook and look at our website, Chloe's Petals for Hope, for more information.
'Cause it's just around the corner, we'll find hope together. Chloe's Petals for Hope.
Car Express Wash. Don't drive dirty.
Unlimited wash memberships are the best way to take care of your car. Save money and wash for as little as $1 a day at Car Express Wash. Free vacuums with every paid visit. Undercarriage blasters are available on all washes. Family plans, fleet accounts, veterans and first responder discounts. Ask about their discount and loyalty cards. Car Express Wash, Danville Bypass, Big Blue Building.
Car Express Wash. Don't drive dirty. Car Express Wash.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into
Radio Rick
Rick in the morning on WHBN.
All right, thank you, little buddy. It is 9:55. We will see if we can get a hold of this person. You are getting it on WHBN AM and FM. Don't forget to go to KentuckyLiving.com, vote for Burke's Bakery, and for Shaker Village for the best in the state. Best bakery and best historic attraction. That's KentuckyLiving.com. It ends May 31st, so you're going to have to hurry. It's next Wednesday, 1 week from today. Well,
this is Tom with High Mountain Events. Leave me a message. I'll call you back as soon as I can. Thank you.
hello, Tom. It's Rick at WHBN Radio. Just wanted to touch base with you a minute. You're open, I'm assuming today, 11 to 2. High Mountain Barbecue in the Fastenal NWK parking lot next to the tracks. All right, I'll talk to you later. And people go by, and if you have enjoyed a meal with them, go by and give them a toot on the horn, all right? All his rowdy friends have settled down. Really? Has he settled down? I don't know.
All my rowdy friends have settled down, and they seem to be more into laid-back songs. Nobody wants to get drunk and get loud. Everybody just wants to go back home. I myself have seen my wilder days, and I have seen my name at the top of the page. But I need to find a friend just to run around. But nobody wants to get high on the town. And all my rowdy friends have settled down. And I think I know what my father meant when he sang about a lost highway. And old George Jones, I'm glad to see, is finally getting straight. Waylon staying home and loving Jesse more these days. And nobody wants to get drunk and get loud. And all my rowdy friends have settled down. And the hangovers hurt more than they used to. And cornbread and iced teas took the place of pills and 90 proof. And it seems like none of us do things quite like we used to do. And nobody wants to get high on the town.
Nope.
And all my rowdy friends have settled down.
It's a good thing, Hank Williams Jr. All his rowdy friends have settled down. I see that my time is up. Thank you very much for your time. God bless our troops. God bless America. God bless you. God bless Ukraine, all those hurting and suffering. May the most you want be the least you get. This is Radio Rick. I'll be back with you again tomorrow morning at 6. Hope you can join me then. Hope you can stick and stay after the news, top of the hour. What's happening, Goldie? And then she's back, kids, after Goldie. Ashley Blake is back in the air chair. Happy birthday, Jordan Wiltshire, Brian Williams, Michael Thornton, Aaron Kaiser, and Zoe Selby. Get out and enjoy this day the Lord has given us.
This is WHBN Harrodsburg, The Rooster, broadcasting on AM 1420 and now FM